Hello, my little nerds and nerdettes. Please join us for another episode of Dungeon
Dungeon
Crawlers.
Crawlers!
Dungeon
Fuck, it's been too long.
crawlers.
We are kind of been getting in the habit of taking a little hiatus every other week, roughly. Life is kicking the piss out of a couple of us, so it's been kind of fun. But it's good to
Back
be
on
back.
Guaranteed Wednesdays now.
Yeah, and I'm on call right now, so let's pray to the gods. Cause I get call, I gotta go bye-byes. But it's good to be here. We're missing one guy, but he's on his way right now, so shouldn't be a big deal. But little recap: the party has left Fort Thromgard and headed for Skeld in search of the sword. I just realized something. I never erased that down there. Okay, little fucking man running it. Yeah, if you go down in your screen, yep. How about that? But the
little
party
spider
has
drawing.
left. Right, the party has left for Skeld. You arrived there.
You mean Scepter?
Yeah.
Well, one left for Scepter, one went to Skeld for the time being.
Yeah.
They're all heading to Scepter.
I thought
But-
guys and the others teleported to Tofted, not Skeld.
Was it Skeld? Tofted?
I thought.
No,
it was
they didn't. They
Tofted.
didn't go to. They didn't go to Tofted. They went to Skeld because Skeld had the
Oh yeah. They had the circle.
the
The
damn it.
teleportation circle.
Yes, but the town official
Yeah.
arriving within the basement of the town official, they had actually learned that this friend of Bobo's had been ousted as a sympathizer and had basically been punished. What the party didn't notice is if they would have left the front door, they would have seen certain things, but they found a note on the front door. This note on the front door basically described the downfall in the actions of this town official, ousting them as a sympathizer for the town of Jupiter, criminalizing them, and basically condemning the house. The house being put on lockdown. The party then exited through the house or out of the house through a backwards, into the alley type area. You had found yourself to a kind of known, I believe it was a hole in the wall type inn or drinking area. Little communications and managed to sneak your way into the basement of said area. Finding your way into the... Actually, no, you would chase the individual in the alley who ended up actually being a recruit for the
Edward?
Withering Hand.
Was that his name?
Edward. A little
Edward.
slow, little special.
Yeah.
Edward was a nice individual, but you assumed...
Little barber buddy.
Little barber buddy. Who knows? Maybe a barber in the future. But after some conversation and some little coercing, a map was acquired along with some sort of key, and you made your way into this cellar area. The cellar area ended up being the underground network for the Withering Hand. While another, I wouldn't say party member quite yet, but Alyssa, you, under the instructions of your lady and your mistress, and guidance a little bit from Beowulf, you took off for the town of Scepter, using the magical spell to transverse the land a little quicker. Upon arriving in town, doing a little scouting, poking, and prodding where you weren't necessarily wanted or needed, you were snuck up from behind by somebody, clubbed, and dragged below into this underground network. Upon awakening, you met a individual who goes by a name, but is known by others as the Unending Smile. a small conversation was had, and you were thrown into a makeshift prison, awaiting a trial, questions, something. You're not quite sure yet. It's kind of where we left off as the groups
Yes.
kind of made their way. So right away, we're gonna jump to Alyssa. You sit in this small 3x3 almost little cellar, makeshift in some places, but sturdy. Stone, cobblestone type walls, pewter doorway, and bars. Your leg has been clasped, and you are chained to a wall. Uh, you almost sit in pure darkness, except for the occasional almost flicker of like a glow stick. Like if you were to crack a glow stick, that very faint kind of greenish glow. You're able to climb or crawl. If you stretch out your leg, you're able to crawl yourself out far enough to look out into the hallway to a certain extent if you push your face up against the bars. And you do notice almost like mushrooms. These mushrooms seem to kind of glow just almost iridescently. Just enough that it lights the hallway so it's not complete and utter darkness. You sit there for what seems like days. You're not really sure how long it's been. And you hear the clacking of shoes coming down the hallway, and a chair being dragged behind. And an individual sits in front of the door. Well, it's nice to have you here. We didn't get to have too much of a conversation before. I feel like we could have one now.
Well,
So
I think
once
that-
again, why are you here? And he leans kind of closer to the bars, and you get the faint outline of the face, and it seems to be this individual they call the Unending Smile.
I believe I made my intentions pretty clear earlier. All I'm looking for is that sword.
I unfortunately can't give that to you.
Well, then I'll just have to try and take it from you.
You intrigue me. Take it from me. I don't think so. You could join us. I'm always looking for new recruits, especially those that have that undead smell, but something different about you. Something off.
If I join you, will you give me the sword?
No.
Always the pragmatist.
Well, then I'm not
No.
interested.
But it would give you the opportunity to work your way up through the ranks. Possibly duel me for it. Or have
Why
the
don't-
opportunity for.
Why don't we just do that right now?
Interesting one you are.
I'm kind of on a tight schedule, and my friends need that sword.
Friends, you say? Are they coming here to play with me?
I have no idea.
You see, I like new friends to play with. And he leans in close to the bar. Make a perception check.
22.
As he leans in and smiles brightly, you see two sharp fangs poke out the top lip. Friends, you say? Maybe I can use you to lure them in.
That wouldn't really work too much. They don't really like me.
Interesting. Well, we'll just continue this conversation then and see how far we can get. And he just continues to sit and have the conversation with you. The rest of the group.
Can I try something first?
Oh, yes, go ahead.
I'm gonna try and Misty Step to the outside of the cell. It just takes a verbal component.
Okay.
See if these restraints are magical or not.
Okay. I have to check one thing. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, no, okay. Yep. Rowan in person. It doesn't have. Sorry, I'm just like reading this really quick. What is the... Okay. So, you cast Misty Step, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You bamf through the bars. Do. Okay. So as you bamf through the bars and you appear next to this unending smile, who is sitting in this chair, does a 17 hit?
It is not.
It does not. Out of the corner of his eyes, without even looking, he just kind of like, and like reaches out with one hand towards your throat, and just barely misses. And out of the corner of your eye, as you kind of appear next to him through the bars, this hand barely misses your throat, and you see at the end of each one of these fingertips like claws, almost razor, just barely miss your throat and grab out and kind of clench right next to where you just were 1 second ago. And then the head juts over. Oh, fun we're going to have then, you see?
I'm not aiming to kill you. I just want the sword, and then I'll knock you unconscious and leave.
You don't aim to kill me then, you say? Well, I think we're going to have a deeper conversation. He's going to cast Charm Person.
Okay. That's a wisdom save?
No.
I believe, or Dominate Person, sorry. And that is a... Charm Person... Yes, it is a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh boy.
I swear to God, if you make me whip out this guy's fucking character sheet already.
23?
23 saves.
Holy shit.
twist his dick.
Give him the old dick twist.
You feel a subtle, like, influence wash over the back of your head. Almost words and suggestions to stop. And you just quickly kind of glance over and you watch as his eyes kind of do like a shimmer over each one of the eyes.
Wait, you said he cast Dominate Person?
Yes.
That only works on humanoids. I'm undead.
Correct, but
Oh.
you have it's kind of a little bit of a weird thing with this, but yes, either way. Well, then I see that I'm gonna have to knock you out first. Roll initiative.
Oh,
Ooh, okay, we need balance.
solo battle.
Now I have to find. Noise. I'm gonna have to get that from you soon, Diablo. Let's see here. Where did I pin this? Alright. Nope. Why did you just do that?
No, I found a better one.
Yes.
Much better.
I think it was this one. No, it wasn't this one. What did we call this sword again?
Sting.
No. That is kind of badass though.
I have it. 1 second.
Hold on here, I'm looking.
Is it just called the blade?
No, it's
I
called.
have
Oh.
the sword of Orgon.
Nope, I found it. I think.
Sword of Oregon, the blade. It's called the blade.
Yeah, I found it. Yeah, I found it. I believe is.
Wasn't he called the Blade?
Oh, maybe.
Oregon, the blade, half element man, martial skill, but it was a couple of stuff hitting this. Scepter.
Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe the
Sword
The-
has a different name.
person
Frosty.
was called the blade.
That sword that we designated, was that called the Blade of the Unfettered Huntress?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, I thought so. Okay. So, why? I did like housework, and now my like rolling board has like fucking sheetrock.
First world problems.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay. Okay.
Coming along there.
Yeah.
Same.
20. What'd you roll for initiative? 20. He beat you by 1. Let's go.
Oh,
So, as this individual stands up, the shape changes from this half-orc looking man to all of a sudden this tall, almost elvenish looking man with 2 pointed ears, 2 fangs protrude from the front of the mouth, and a lean looking individual appears before you. It's been a long time since I've used this form. Shh. And he pulls out this blade, and even in the darkness of this hallway and almost pitch black surroundings, this blade shines, and you can hear it uh, like when you pull the blade out of a scabbard, you can hear every centimeter that he pulls this blade out, almost like he purposely makes it sing the entire way out. And as he pulls out the last centimeter or inch of the blade, like somebody from the darkness just all of a sudden appears right in front of you and takes the full movement as his speed and pulls the blade out right in front of you. And as before you can even react, he's standing in front of you and pulls the blade against your stomach. Natural 20. He is going to hit. There's the 1. What is a short sword again?
D6.
D6. Thank you. 6. Your first weapon act as an extra. So I'm gonna need my phone for this.
I just started replaying The Witcher, so this song immediately
So
came
good.
on, and I was like, who's next to me? Who's near me?
looking around.
Someone's sneaking up behind me, and I didn't see him.
4.
Iron for mortals, silver for monsters.
You take 38 points of piercing damage, I believe.
Sure.
So it's 1d6 for the short sword, and then 3d8 piercing damage. And then he is going to, as he rakes the blade across the front of your chest, he is going to come back around, and with his left hand, as he lets go of the blade, he's going to rake up with the hand. So that is going to be 16.
No.
I believe that is a miss. And then one more. Okay, nope, I cannot do that last one. as he rakes up and you manage to step back and the claw comes like right below your chin. He just stands in front of you gazing with the one blade in one hand and this claw in the other.
Okay.
That'll end his turn.
All right. Yeah. I'll go ahead and cast haste with my action. And then with the hasted action, I'm going to use an object. So she'll reach into her clothes and pull out a small sapphire statuette of a wolf, and she'll throw it behind him, saying, "Let's go, Raiko!" And in a bolt of lightning, the statue will transform into a wolf made of pure lightning.
Yo.
And that'll be my turn, which will move it over right to Raiko's turn, because he moves right after me. He has pack tactics, so he has advantage. So he is going to attempt to bite and then claw him. 13. Ow.
Miss.
Yeah, I
And
can
miss.
go
Yeah.
for it, and that'll be it for now.
Okay. As the wolf kind of, you throw it out and it just appears kind of a surge, and you just hear the crackling behind. He kind of glances over his shoulder and smiles. As the wolf lunges towards the back of his legs, he kind of slaps it with the flat of his blade. Both times it kind of lunges at him. Is that all you have? And he puts his arm up, blade out in front, and goes at you again. "19 and 19 for his 2
Miss.
attacks." Really?
Now that I'm hasted, my AC is 21.
Oh yeah. So the two blades, or the blades as he and like kind of like lunges towards your face, you just kind of manage to dodge both blades as they kind of scathe across the front of your face. And he looks kind of perturbed. And he is going to move around you so that he's standing. He kind of shimmies along the wall right next to you. It's like almost like he melds into the shadows, and now he's standing on this side of you, where he's kind of behind you, where Raiko is on the other side of you now.
Can Raiko make an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do so. 23.
That hits.
Gonna be 12 piercing and 17 lightning, and he has to succeed on a DC 15 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. Strength?
Yep.
15 on the dot.
Just saves.
Damn.
I got lucky on that one. That could have been gnarly.
Yeah, if he got knocked prone, he wouldn't be moving anywhere.
No, that could have been dangerous. Okay. Health. Okay, that brings us to, I believe, your turn.
Yep. And I'll attempt to hit him twice with my elemental strike. 23-30.
Both hit.
I'll choose to elemental blast on both of those. Basically, my version of a divine smite.
Okay.
So first do the regular damage for both, and then what level do I want to do this at? I'll do both at 3rd level. I believe this one's 3rd level. Yeah.
Damn.
23-16, 20-18.
Okay, so 16 and then 20 and 18. 16, 14, and 2018.
23 plus 16 is 9, 39, 59, 76, 77
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Let's go. As you kind of turn back around and you slap him almost on the chest, and you kind of feel like a reverberation of the entire hallway. Almost looks like it ripples. And out of the back of his back, you just watch like a spark of lightning arc up out through his chest and hit the wall above. Looks like it hurt him as he kind of like lurches back, and where you struck through his chest, kind of a hole had formed and like slowly seals itself, but the close has like a nice like a singe mark.
Mm-hmm.
And he just looks up at you and just
And with my hasted action, I'll just do it again. 16?
misses.
Alright, that'll move it over to Raiko's turn. He'll circle around him and attempt to attack him again. 27.
Miss and and hit on the 27.
10 slashing, 10 lightning.
Okay.
And that'll be it for me.
Damn. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. Where's the other thing? Sorry, going through stuff here. Where is... There it is. All right. He is going to do a high-pitched screech. And as he lets out this wail, almost like a high-pitched like bat sonar, you hear movement down the hallway. Okay. And he's going to stare at you. That was a legendary action to use that. And he's going to use another 2 extra attacks as he rakes his arm. And as he rakes his arm, the blood falls on the blade, and you watch as the blade almost glows for a moment. And he's going to smile as the veins in his entire body surge, and start to pulse, and he gets almost like a black liquid filled, and they creep up into his eyes, and he's going to strike out again. Okay. 20. It's not
No.
gonna hit. Man, this dice is fucking sucking tonight. There we go. 24. Roll it again because of that. Yeah, no, 24. That one hits. I'm assuming. It's 21, right?
It doesn't because I'm gonna shield it.
Okay.
AC 26.
Fucker.
Holy
As
shit.
he strikes out with the he won, it misses just barely. And as he strikes, he tries to come back around and scrape along the backside of your head. But you manage to throw the shield up at just the last moment, and it kind of glances off the backside. Well, I came ill-prepared, and didn't bring my fun toys with me this time. Well played and well met. You get an opportunity attack.
And so does Raiko if he's moving away.
Not technically moving away. Well, he's melding into the shadows.
If he leaves Raiko's melee range, then he should get an
Yes.
attack of opportunity.
So, you both get attack of opportunity, technically, yes.
Alright, Raiko.
Damn the old dick twist.
23.
21? That hits.
8 piercing, 13 lightning. Strength save to avoid being knocked prone.
Five, 9, 11.
He's knocked prone. He's not going anywhere.
Oh.
And I take mine with advantage since he's now prone.
I don't know how this is working, though. Well,
Oh yeah, you're right. Because he's knocked prone, which means he wouldn't move, so I wouldn't get mine, since he wouldn't trigger mine.
yeah, I'm just...
Well, he could still use half his movement to get up and
Yeah,
go.
you can.
Yeah, the problem is... Okay, so here's what he's doing. He's not moving. He's technically melding into the shadows. Like, he's dissipating and disappearing. So, being knocked prone is kind of what he would want it anyways. So, I would say take your attack. He's
Okay.
being knocked prone, but he's dissipating regardless.
I'll do it at regular then, without advantage.
Yeah.
18.
Just hits.
Okay. I'll elemental blast on this one as well. Do it at second level. 35 total.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
You ever,
Hurt.
if you ever break your rib, just FYI, a sneeze is the worst thing you can do.
Oh, yeah.
Oof. I can only imagine.
It's terrible.
Did you break a rib?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, he
you
fucked
might not
himself
have been
up.
on when we were talking about it. Yep,
Yeah.
I sure did.
But as he falls to the ground, as like Raikou kind of bites him and he like lands to a knee and like kind of falls down, you manage to like punch him, and as you come down and you punch him, half the face almost seems to break and disappear into shadow, and for a moment, like a split second, you're almost entirely positive that you killed him. You feel like you just shattered his jaw, went all the way through. But as he comes back up, the shadows kind of reform as he seems to dissipate into the floor. I won't come ill-prepared again. And you watch as he just disappears into the shadows.
End of combat?
End of combat.
So like as his final strands are dissipating, she'll attempt to slam the ground. Once it hits nothing, she's like, damn it.
You fucked him up. He did not come ready to fight. He did not come in armor. He did not come with his main weapon. He did not expect anything.
That wasn't his main weapon?
Mm-mm.
That sick ass sounding sword?
It's a good sword, but he's got something funner.
Whoa.
She'll sigh and turn around. Good job, buddy. She'll kneel down and start ruffling Raiko. And every time she does, it makes a sound almost like shaking
Like
tinsel.
sparking lightning. Yeah.
Or rubbing bits of steel wool together as she threads her fingers through his staticky mane.
That's badass.
Good job,
Hell
buddy.
yeah.
All right, let's figure out how to get out of here.
When he barks, thunder peals behind it.
He barks and it's like a 1 second delay, and then.
Yeah.
And she'll cast Pass Without a Trace, and she'll attempt to start finding her way out of here.
So, interesting enough, as you cast Pass Without a Trace, it points in all directions.
Does what now?
Something's. As you cast Pass Without a Trace. Oh no, sorry. I read something else. I read something else. I thought I'm very, very tired. I read Find the Path.
Oh.
I read Find the Path. Have not slept well. I'm here. I promise, boys and girls. I'm here. I read that. Pass Without a Trace. So, add plus 10, roll stealth.
Yeah, she'll start trying to find her way out of here.
Feel free to just tell me to shut up at certain points. I'm doing my best.
Well, if you shut up, how will we play?
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, so, like, for instance, just to let you know, so, like, you know that I got diagnosed with sleep apnea, right? Like, so, like, I did all that shit. So
Yeah,
I
you
finally got
talked
my, I finally have my mouthpiece.
Yeah.
So I wear this now when I sleep. It keeps my mouth shut and it pulls my lower jaw forward. So I've been not sleeping
How long have you been doing it?
2 days.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why
so,
I haven't
so you
slept.
hate it.
Yeah, I haven't slept well because it's like I can't. I feel like I can't breathe. So.
Yep.
Yeah. It's so much fun. But you cast, so roll stealth check. So is that 17 with 10 or without 10?
Without 10, so 27.
27. Nice. Yeah, so you... Okay, hold on, though. Are you keeping the dog out or in?
No, she'll, put her hand up to it and shrink Raiko back into a statuette form and tuck it in her pocket.
Okay, I was gonna say, crackling lightning while you're trying to be sneaky, probably not the hottest, but
No.
alright. So, you manage, you begin to continue to find your way. You start walking down, it goes 2 ways. You can either go backwards towards the cell, and then there seems to be a path that way, or the direction in which this individual came from.
She'll go past the cell, actually, because she heard movement coming from the other direction when he yelled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yep.
she'll go the opposite direction of the noise.
Okay, so then that would be towards the direction he was coming.
Yeah.
1 sec, I gotta turn this light off. Fucking bright. Much better. Okay, it's like beginning to get really bright. So, you make your way down the hallway from the direction that this individual came from. The rest of the group. You descend into the cellar, and it goes from a cobblestone to... Actually, roll perception checks, all of you guys. Nice.
But, oh shit.
Think of it, it's underground. If you're asking, like, if it's favored terrain.
Wait,
Even
wait,
though-
wait. Are we back to us now?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Well-
Alwyn. Jesus.
I'm just fucking checking.
Uh, Freya, Jason, as you guys are walking down this hallway, it goes from like man-made, almost like cobblestone walls to dirt, and then from dirt to almost like cobblestone, like concrete type walls and like shingling and tiles. Very weird. Very man-made, very almost seems like extremely well done architecture. And as you guys make your way down the hallway, it opens to a room, a circular room.
We left the sewers and entered the New York subway.
So as you enter this half circular room, there's two doors, left and right. To the left is a more like almost like the room is divided in two. On the left half side is a well-lit room with a dark onyx cut door. To the right-hand side of the hallway is a dark shaded room with a white, almost marble door.
Oh, so a black door and a white door.
You racist.
But shut up.
Bruh.
But just so you know, just so you can get this picture in your head, to the left, like the room splits almost in half.
So it's brightly lit on the one side, and it's got a onyx black door.
Correct.
On the other side, room's dark. Door is like polished white marble, yeah,
Okay. Yes.
or
yes.
something,
Yep.
or at least that color.
Exactly that color. Well, what it looks like.
Would I even be able to tell that?
Actually, weirdly enough, for you get a vibe from both doors. The door on the left-hand side glows almost like a purple, like a purple hue, like a dark purple hue. And on the right side glows like a I want to describe it. Actually, switch that around. Sorry. Purple hue on the white door and a dark blue hue to the left. Like dark, almost black.
Like so blue, it's almost black.
Yep. It's offsetting.
Both of them?
A little bit. Kind of weird. Treble's here.
Whoop whoop.
Hey, boyo.
Uh-oh.
Good night.
He dead.
Seems like he's having some technical difficulties. Hello.
Oh, there he is.
I am.
There you are. Welcome.
Okay, so you were describing the hue.
So white door is like did you say dark purple?
The fuck? Dark purple to the right, like a dark blue to the left.
So the white
Right.
white
So they're
door
both
is left.
they're both like the same kind of darkness level, like the same shade of their respective color.
Yeah.
One's blue, one's purple.
Blue and purple, blue and purple, blue and purple, blue and purple.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Hey, the door's not yellow.
It could be.
True. We don't know what each other's perceptions are like.
What
Yeah.
if I'm colorblind and that's a particular shade of yellow?
So, Morn, what you missed is you guys entered this hallway. And in the hallway, on the left-hand side, is a dark... So, like, it's a semicircular room. But for some reason, the moment you walk in, the room is split into two, like almost directly down the middle. To the left, the room is dark,
It was bright.
bright. Thank you. To the left is bright, a well-lit room, and the door is like obsidian, like onyx black. To the right, the room is dark or light lit, and the door is black.
White.
Door's white.
White. Thank you.
It's opposite. So the bright side of the room
Yeah.
is the black door. The dark side of
Correct.
the room is the white door. The
Thank
left
you.
side is the bright side.
Yes. Yes. You guys tell the story. I'm gonna go take a nap now. Bye.
Yeah.
Take a nap here.
I was gonna take a nap here.
Well, good night.
Yes. But that's what you notice when you walk into this room. Fuck.
Martin's just letting higher IQ individuals in the room figure out what's going on.
So, anyone want to venture a guess as to which way we should go?
We have the map, right?
Oh, we do.
I feel like let's take a look at it and see if, I mean, if it's not helpful, it's a coin toss, but see if we can get some insight from the map that we commandeered.
Pull out the map if I still have it.
You pull out the map.
Can we ascertain anything from the map as to which direction we are supposed to go?
As you pull out the map and you put the medallion against the map comes up, and basically Rothos appears on this map, and you see almost like a bunch of like tiny worms or tendrils, and you just see them all over the map. And about every 5-10 minutes or so, you notice like the whole map shifts. So like there's like it looks like there's a road that leads directly to Canby from where you're at, and then all of a sudden that tendril shifts and it goes all the way up to Sum Sum. And then like there's a bunch of like other like probably like 25-50 other tendrils, and they all just like shift, and the whole map seems to move, and then it's almost like they move and then they stop.
I don't get this map. I don't know how you could consider this a map when the roads move.
And as you look closely, roll a perception check again. Actually, no. You rolled a 25. You're paying attention very well. You notice the tendrils come down, but they don't connect to each one of the doors. They almost come to the doors and stop just a little bit before.
Can I tell where, if we were to go through the left onyx door, where that tendril would be heading?
No.
Well, shit.
Does that mean that we're actually not supposed to go through the door, but there's something before you go through the door, there's another path that we take?
I don't know. We didn't see any other way to go. And this room is blocked off with those two doors.
Can I investigate like around the doors to see if there's another passage that may be hidden or just not immediately obvious?
Roll investigation check. For the door for the left and then for the right. Very nice. Okay. So for the left, you just notice the very well carved marble looking door. Extremely nice. And very well put together. To the right, as you walk towards the onyx door.
Opposite.
Thank you.
The left side was onyx.
A marble
Yeah.
door.
So the left side is the onyx door. God damn it. Brain.
I put it
Okay.
in chat to help you.
I know.
it
I'm
helps.
just like, meh. So to the left on the onyx door, you notice a very well intricate, very crudely done onyx door, with a circular handle, but it's carved almost into a diamond. Um, it's what it looks like. You go towards the marble door. The marble door also looks very well done. Um, Extremely gorgeous, circular, almost perfect circular handle. The door is set into the wall very well.
Hmm. All right. Anyone have a preference?
Well, looks can be deceiving. So I'd be inclined to say that the well-lit side would be preferable, but I don't know.
Follow your gut instinct.
I was about to say something stupid. I refrained. I guess I would be more inclined to say the door to the left.
That was my instinct as well. I don't really have a good answer why. Just what it was.
Something
Well,
tells me that it's possible that the door on the dark side of the room might be the one to go with.
do you have something that's making you feel that way? Or just a gut feeling?
Sort of a gut feeling that this well lit side seems a bit too inviting.
But if these paths are only policed by the group that travels them, the only group that travels them, why would they try to trick anyone?
Security measures? Perhaps.
It's fair. I mean, I'm indifferent.
I'm not inclined to go through just yet, I think.
Well, what should we do then?
If you think we should go through the white door, I'm fine with it.
The doors are closed right now, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
How far, if I were standing in the middle of the room, how far are the doors from me?
15 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay.
So, for the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
Yep.
I should get a faint aura and learn the school of magic.
Both doors. Illusion.
Ooh. An illusion. What are you hiding? Well, That explains things. So, it looks like these doors are an illusion. I would like to approach the white door, which is on the dark side, right side of the room. And since I'm getting that it is an illusion, I would like to try and touch it.
You touch it?
Do I notice anything?
No.
Does it feel like a marble door?
Yeah.
Can I push my hand through it?
No.
Hmm.
Feels sturdy. It's a door. To be exact, now that you're closer, the door itself is not illusion. Right on the other side of whatever is this door, and almost the walls, is illusionary.
Oh, so
Along with other schools of magic, you're just having a hard time picking up.
so you said it looks like the walls connected to the door are illusionary?
Yeah. But they're solid when you touch them. Something's weird.
Hmm. I'll just say to the group, well, there's definitely some kind of strange illusion magic here. It doesn't look like it's the door. It looks like it might be the walls or something on the other side of the door.
Well, I'm inclined to just open it and look.
Which side?
The right.
The white door.
Yeah.
Which is the door that I'm patting down right now.
That is locked.
Is it metal? Oh, you said it's like marble. It's like rock or stone.
It's like a marble, yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Does
And
there
actually, I take that back. It is unlocked. You open up the door. It is a dark, faintly lit hallway.
No volunteers to go first.
I'll
I'll go.
go. Well, wait. Whoever goes first, maybe it would be pertinent to tie that never-ending rope to whoever's going down the hallway, just in case you have
Okay.
to pull back.
Maybe it's better if I tie it to you, because then I can pull you back more easier than you could pull me back.
Very true.
Indeed.
I also have a
That
magic
logic
trick.
is sound.
I also have a magic trick to jump back if I need to.
Yeah.
So I will tie the never-ending rope to my waist, and I'll hand it to Morn.
Take the coil, wrap a couple of times around my arm.
Right as you stand on the threshold of the door, and the door hold, you have it open still, right?
Yes.
Or the doorway shifts, the whole hallway disappears, and almost like somebody is moving something, a new hallway appears. Brightly lit, torches, brick the whole way down the hallway.
Ah, maybe this is why those tendrils on the map are moving. Maybe this is like...
What happens if you're in the tunnel when it shifts? I think we all need to go together.
You're lucky you guys stood there for an extended period of time.
The hallway's probably connected to the other side. It's probably just this section that's moved. Actually, I don't know. I can't even say that. I don't know how it works. Well, if everybody's okay with jumping in,
If you had gone through the door's not there anymore.
it probably comes back around. I don't know how long, but
Oh. So it didn't just disappear.
yeah, I think it just shifts to another opening, and then it probably just cycles through different hallways.
It moves on its own,
I don't know.
or does someone sit in there and push it?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Well,
I still think it's better that we all stick together, though.
Yeah. So the door is not in front of us anymore, correct?
no, I think he said the hallway moved, and now it's a new
Yeah,
hallway. So the
Yeah.
door is still in front of us, but it's a
Oh.
different hallway.
Oh, like we were looking at one that looked like a cave, but as the door was open, a hallway that was brick and lit up,
This one looks more
aligned to the doorway.
This one
I see.
looks nicer to walk down. I think we should all get in right now before it moves.
This one looks nicer to walk down.
I'm gonna start.
Lauren.
I'm gonna walk into it.
Hold on. We don't know.
Did
if
Morn
that's where
walk
we need
in?
to go
I
yet.
walked in.
I would have grabbed him.
Okay.
I have a never-ending rope
No,
tied
no,
to
no,
my.
no. Doesn't.
No, Ginge,
So-
I'm not saying. I'm just saying if he went in with the never-ending rope.
I'm not holding the other ending rope.
Oh, you're not.
So-
I had it like looped up.
Two
and
things
out.
are gonna happen.
You came back.
He goes to make a step forward. You're gonna try and grab him because you did say you went to grab him right as I was saying that it moved. Make a dexterity saving throw. Just not even a dexterity saving throw. Just to make a straight dex to
Well, I
see if
wouldn't-
you can grab.
If Kaz would have grabbed my arm, I wouldn't have resisted that. I would have just stopped moving.
Well, I know, but I want to see if he can touch you before you take a step
I see.
forward.
That's what you're saying.
Okay, so
it's
10.
like comparing like initiative essentially.
Correct.
So dex save, you said?
Nope, just straight dex. Okay, Kaz, you rolled a 10. I gotta roll lower.
Oh, I rolled
No.
initiative. Or I rolled.
Oh
myself.
no, it's just you're just walking. Kaz is just gonna see if
Yeah,
he
I
can't
was.
touch
I
you.
was saying who walked first, me or him.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Okay.
I gotta roll less. Natural one. You got lucky. So, Morn takes this step through. And as he takes the one step forward, the hallway starts to move. Kaz reaches the back of your fur hide armor and just doesn't pull you because he doesn't have that strength, but enough for it stops your movement. And as you do, the hallway shifts and the end of your boot disappears. It's caught, you didn't fully step into the hallway, but you were kind of caught in limbo between the two, and the tip of your boot just gets and just is gone.
Bummer.
Are your toes cold, Morn?
Yeah, there's a nice hole at the end here. It feels kind of nice. My feet were getting cramped anyway. These boots weren't made for someone my size.
It looks like we
But-
have a window of time before they shift, so we need to all make sure we move together.
Yeah, but what does this one look like, Ginge? The new one?
This one is a. What did I roll? I think I rolled a 3. 3 was. This one looks like a forest.
Oh, this one looks good too.
No, but we
Dark,
don't want to go into
almost
a forest.
No, we want to go to the city.
Ferns,
But this is outside.
and like, no, it's not outside. It looks almost like jungly, and there's like vines that roll down the walls.
Oh.
Dark, and like there's kind of water dripping. There's giant mushrooms that are glowing.
So it looks like the cave that they went into in the beginning of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Can
Kind
I?
of
How close are the mushrooms to the edge of the door?
10 feet in.
I'm gonna run.
I'm gonna
the
grab
mushrooms,
Morn.
God damn you.
and then,
If
So
No-
Morn. Okay. I mean,
I
okay,
said
so
I'm grabbing. I'm already.
Morn, are you
No, no, no.
resisting?
no. I'm gonna resist this one because I'm
Okay.
just running in, grabbing them, and running out.
Okay. Dexterity. Roll a straight dex.
I'm gonna run with. I was gonna say
okay.
like before any of this, I was already thinking it, but I'm not resisting it any of it. I'm just saying
Okay,
would've
so you're
ran
running
with. I'm
Yeah,
running
you
with.
get
You
in and
guys
out.
run in. You guys run in.
Yeah.
What's
God,
up?
What are you doing?
What are you
You're in.
doing?
people
I'm grabbing
separating,
the mushrooms and I'm getting out.
running
Okay, you
back.
grab 2. There's 2 mushrooms you guys grab through. Okay, you guys get back to the doorway, and you're standing there holding these 2 large, glowing mushrooms.
Yeah. I'm gonna put one. I'm gonna put them in my pocket.
Morn, stop walking through those hallways.
It takes a while for them to rotate, and these looked interesting. Look at them.
But we could have mage hand the mushrooms.
Ugh.
What's
Okay.
that?
The first hallway that was there is there back again.
We
Morn's
want
giving
the
me an
next
ulcer.
one.
Morn's giving me an ulcer.
Yeah,
This
I
is
want
this
the-
one. We want the lit one.
This is a
Okay.
low lit one with the kind of like small tiny mushrooms. It's a very dark hallway.
Now, before we go charging into any more of these shifting hallways, let's try to figure out which one we're actually trying to get to.
We're trying to get to Scepter. I imagine that hallway is gonna look. It's not gonna look like any of these. It's probably gonna be lit. It's probably gonna look just like where we've been coming from.
Yeah, does the map show does since this is sort of a circle, can you tell by the rotation, by the way that these hallways rotate, which one would be pointing towards Scepter?
No.
really.
So what
Oh,
you
'cause they
okay?
keep
So actually,
rotating.
yeah. Let me show you kind of like what it's gonna look like. Okay.
Can
So-
you tell us, is ours rotating or are the hallways out there rotating?
It's our door is not moving.
You're not sure.
We're standing in front of the same door, and different hallways are appearing in front of us.
So it's like this. Doorway here. Doorway here.
Yes, but if the ground below us wasn't moving, we'd have no reference point, and it's possible it's us that's moving.
That's
And
very true.
basically-
It's very true.
It's like this. It's something like this. You're not really sure which ones are your paths. It's almost like they're doing this. Nothing connects. That's what it looks like on the map.
What do we know about Scepter? Nothing.
Nothing.
What other places lead from here? What other places could we go to? Maybe we can figure out which.
This
ones-
hallway
There's lots of different options.
is brightly lit and looks like city streets, cobblestone roads, and almost wooden walls.
Should we try this one?
I bet.
More, I feel like we
I
should
bet
just try
ours
it.
leads to the big city.
Looks like it goes to a city.
Let's try it. We can always come back.
What if it goes to Scornswell though?
And we'll
We
turn
have
around.
to try, and we'll figure it out when we can come back. I'm
Okay.
gonna start walking
Okay.
through.
I'm gonna run in.
Same.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Scrotum pube corridor. What the fuck, Pond?
What the
What
hell?
the fuck?
Yes, of course.
This reminds me of that one time.
That's a that's a
Scrotum
bra
keep
moment.
going.
Bruh. Uh, Alyssa, roll a D100 for me, by the way, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
95.
Okay. Thank you. It's just I'm kind of determining your path as you go.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Greek mythology. Fuck. So as you guys walk down this pathway, it's very well lit. The walls smell like kind of like fresh pine. It's about 10, 15 feet across, 20, 30 feet high.
When the door changes, can we tell that now we're rotating?
Okay, so you're gonna stand there and wait?
Well, I mean, we're gonna keep going down the tunnel, but it's not gonna be long before it starts to move, right?
No, I want us to get to the other side. Because we don't know what
Oh,
happens to this hallway. We need to hurry.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll start running then
Where are you running?
down the hallway.
Down
Okay.
the hallway. To the other side.
Okay.
I don't know if everybody else is running, but
You're
you said
just
it's about 10, 15...
you're just gonna keep going down the hallway?
Yeah, you said it was like 10, 15 feet, right?
Well, 10, 15 feet that you could see down the hallway. He was saying 10 to 15. So when he asked about like what was down there, I said 10 to 15 feet, and you could see these mushrooms. That's how far away they were. That wasn't how far it went down. It just kept going.
Yeah, so I wanted to see when the hallway moves, if we move
Oh.
with it.
Okay, so you just kind of step on the other side of the doorway, go in like 5 feet, and you kind of wait.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not gonna get anywhere in the time it's gonna take before it moves.
I'll be kind of panicking and looking for if there's like a stopping point somewhere.
That's true.
So you're taking five. You're going in 5 feet, and you're standing there, and you're gonna just turn and watch it disappear. Then, right?
I wasn't.
Yeah,
Or
I'll
see what
probably
it
walk
does?
in maybe 5-10 feet. Yep.
I'm
So
still
you go-
moving. I'm still
Okay.
like I'm jogging like in the opposite direction, trying to just
You
make
die.
sure.
Instantly.
Mm.
No.
Rip.
More. You're standing there, and the door was left open, right? And you're standing. Jason, did you go through with the party?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'd probably be more than 5 feet. I'd probably be about 15 feet because I was one of the first ones through, and I
Okay.
would have waited for everyone else to like get comfortably in the tunnel before
Okay.
I stopped moving. So.
Roll a perception check. Okay. As you stand there, you take like 10, 15 feet in, and you stand there, and you're watching the doorway to see what happens, whether you're rotating or the doorway rotates. As you blink, the doorway's gone. And before you is just a hallway in the opposite direction.
And I can't feel like I'm moving.
Doesn't look like it. Doesn't feel like it.
I'll reach out and touch the wall.
Like to your left and to your right?
No, back towards where the door was.
It's just a hallway that continues down.
No, the other direction. Back the way we came through.
Yeah.
The door's
So where
gone.
there was a door, there's no longer a door, and there's just a hallway.
Yeah.
Oh. I was expecting a dead end behind us.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Now what?
Done fucked up now.
Where do we go? We're in the middle of a hallway.
In
Is it
hell.
lit up like the? Is it lit up like the rest of the hallway?
Yeah.
So it just feels like we're in the middle of an unending hallway, both directions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about me, Ginge? I was jogging a ways
Yeah.
down. I probably was several, like probably 30, 40, 50 feet.
Freya, wait. The tunnel formed the other direction too.
Yeah. You
I-
kind of
I
hear
think-
something yell back a little ways behind you as you kind of jogging. It just keeps going.
I think we continue the way that we initially entered the hallway.
I think so too.
Because if we're underneath Skeld, well, you know what? This is almost like I'm thinking of this like the Monty Hall problem, right? You guys know the Monty Hall problem where you choose door 1, 2, or 3 or whatever, and you get to change your door if you
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
always statistically better to change because you most likely chose the wrong way. If there's more than 2 options, you most likely chose the wrong one in your initial assessment.
But you're saying right here we should keep going.
Yeah,
there's only 2 options.
I think statistically the smarter choice is to change directions.
But that's when with the Monty Hall problem, that statistic is based on if there's multiple as well. Like you have a higher probability of choosing wrong if you have multiple options. Whereas
Yeah,
we
so
only have
I'm
2
thinking,
options. So that means that our probability of choosing correctly the first time and moving in the correct direction the first time is higher.
yeah, but there was also a second door which would also have 2 ways, and there were 2 other hallways that each had 2. So presumably there was at least 6 different directions we could have gone at a
But we don't
minimum.
know if those are interlinked. So
I see you
as far
chuckling
as
to yourself there, motherfucker.
As far
Yeah.
as this door is concerned, it popped us out facing a direction with 2 options in directional movement. With the Monty Hall problem, I feel like going the direction you were originally moving in is a better, statistically speaking.
I don't want to mount any holes, but I think we should keep going down this direction.
Okay.
That being said, I appreciate your logic.
But-
So I'm okay
yeah.
with turning the other direction, but Freya is a good 30-40 feet away from you guys. She was worried about getting stuck in the hallway.
Let's go the direction we initially started walking. I'm not convinced it's the right way, but I'm not convinced that it isn't either. So let's just do that.
Before she gets too far ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll quick walk like the old people at the mall down the hallway towards Freya and keep going and see where it goes.
Gotta get your steps in.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's see this thing through the end.
Alyssa, as you make your way towards the end of this hallway, winds and turns and doorways, steps, stairways, up and down, it's just confusing. Backwards, ending. You're not really sure how you make sense of anything. You swear you hear things crawling on the ceilings, on the floor, behind you, above you, underneath you. Constantly turning and looking around, trying to figure out if you're being followed. Not sure. Checking pretty much everywhere you can check. You go from one hallway where the walls seem to be dirt and stone to another hallway that's freshly laid concrete and stone and building supplies, to another hallway, another doorway, another stairway that seems to be hardwood. Confusing. You don't enjoy it. You come into a room that has 7 doors. And as you turn around behind you, you notice the room that you were initially brought into that seems to be where the unending smile seemed to have sat and talked to you. And his the chair that he sat in sat like this, and it looked like your back had been turned, and there was these 7 doorways behind you, each one a different color of the rainbow.
It's not related to that.
No, computer, I do not want to do a Windows update. Piss off. So, just like I said, colors of the rainbow, left to right. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple thing, and violet. Indigo. There we go. Shut up. No one asked you, Alwyn. See you smirking over there. I'll kill you first. Dumbass blind man.
6.
Each one well lit, but for some reason left to right. And they're not vibrant. It's like a dark red, a dark orange, kind of a lower shade of yellow, like yellowish tint almost, like a gold, like a dark gold, like a dark green, dark blue. They're all like darker shades of that color, but left to right.
Right.
Oh God. Okay, so I had to look up the colors, and I'm gonna force you guys to watch the creepiness that was this. I don't know why, but and yeah, I just had to. So I apologize. Continue. Sorry.
There's nothing on the doors, they're just flatly colored.
Yes.
Okay. And the chair is currently facing away from them,
Facing towards them.
towards them.
Yep. So when you were brought in, your back would have been to them when you were talking to the unending smile.
Right. I'll. Is the chair in the center of the room?
Kind of. It's more towards the head of the room. Like on the opposite side of this circle.
Right, of this circle of doors. I'll attempt to pick it up and bring it to the center of the room.
It is almost like crafted to the floor.
Almost like bolted to it.
Yeah.
I'll take a seat and attempt to think this through for a few minutes.
Okay. Rest of the party, what are you doing? You just gonna continue on down the hallway?
Yeah.
I think we just walk till it stops.
Okay.
Till something happens.
You walk for about 15 or 20 minutes, and you come to another circular room. Same thing.
Same doors, black and white.
Yep.
Is that tunnel we just exited from still there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back up to the white door that's on the right side, the one that we did the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same white door or is it different?
Looks to be the same white door.
Wow. So we literally ended up back where we came from.
We should probably mark the door.
I'm gonna cast. Wait. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm gonna press to digitize a mark on the door. The white door. I'm gonna make like a red X on it.
Okay.
And it lasts for an hour. Yeah. The door's still open, right?
The white one?
Yeah.
Did you open it?
Oh, well, because I was asking if it was the same one. Like, we just, like, walked through and then we just...
Well, it looks like the same door. Like it's the same
Oh,
white
got it.
marble door.
Okay, got it. All right, well, I'm going to open it. I'm still going to have it marked white, with the red X on it, though. What
Okay.
happened to the music? There we go. So I open the door. What do I see?
You see stone fortress almost looking walls, heavily dark grayed, thick cobblestone brick looking dungeon-esque looking hallways.
I know I was a little bit ahead of everybody, but is everybody caught up to me by now?
Yeah, as you've opened the door and you're like staring down it. Yeah.
Should we go through again?
Might as well.
Maybe
We're
go
not gonna know
the
where
other
we
way.
are unless we go through.
Alright, I'm gonna step through.
Okay. Everybody following you?
Well,
Step through again. And begin to make your way down the hallway.
And this hallway looks different than the one we were in before?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll just continue walking.
Okay.
Do I notice anything other than this is just, like, is there anything special about the hallway, or is it just a hallway?
This seems to be a hallway.
I'm just gonna keep walking until something changes.
What's your guys' walking order?
I'd probably be right up with Freya.
I would be in front.
Yeah, I'd be
I'll
just
be the
behind her.
real boy.
Get back.
Okay, so Kaz, Morn.
Freya, Morn, Kaz, and then Alwyn, Jason, however they want to
Okay.
come up
I'll
the
jump.
rear.
Ray, you're breaking up. What was that?
I will be the back line.
Okay. So Freya, Morn, Kaz, Jason, Alwyn.
So, Morn and Alwyn make charisma saving throws.
Shit, I'm not at my computer right
Do you know what your modifier is?
now.
You can always Google.
You pooping?
Just Google roll d20.
I mean, we could roll for him. We just need to know the modifier.
Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3. I take that back. Not Alwyn. Freya.
I was in front.
1,
That's
2,
kind of
3,
odd
4,
if
5.
Morn got hit with something and I didn't. If I'm the front.
Well, no, it's Morn and Freya.
So I'm rolling a charisma save, or what am I doing?
Yeah, you and Morn. Morn already rolled. You roll a charisma saving throw. Okay. All of a sudden, the temperature in the room drops 70 degrees. And you just feel this cold sensations.
One
And you're
sec. I might be immune to this.
doubt it.
I am unharmed by temperatures as low as negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's not what you think.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's a thick boy. He's an island boy. No, I'm just kidding. The temperature drops rapidly. The rest of the party, everything seems fine, but Freya and Morn, you breathe out and your temperature, like you see your breath, and your body feels numb and cold, and you just want to sleep, and you just feel tired. You're just so
Are they within
tired.
10 feet?
You just see Martin
Sudden.
just kind of just like sit down.
Are
Oh, no.
are they
It's-
within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay, well, because of my aura of protection as a paladin, they would get a +2 bonus to all saving throws.
Yep. They still fail.
Okay, just wanted to
If I'm
throw
feeling
that.
cold, I would probably like wrap my
'Kay,
cloak around
so-
my arms.
And as you do, your consciousness fades out. Morn and Freya, you turn towards the party. Roll initiative as you attack your party members.
No, fuck!
Oh,
Shit.
And you will attack at the utmost.
I have a +2. Someone roll.
I need battle music. Get me battle
Jeez.
music.
I rolled a 16 for you.
well, we
Ray,
should get a.
so you got
I
an
think we
18?
should get a surprise round, Ginge, don't you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you will. I'm just rolling for.
Ginge, just real quick. That 16 that I just rolled, that's for Ray. So his initiative is 18.
So what do we got here?
Let me change the music real quick.
Can I ask what the DC was, Ginge?
What's that?
Can I ask what the DC was that we needed to get?
For the charisma,
Yeah.
it was 16. Like you just missed it.
Yeah.
And actually no, it was 17. Now that I'm looking at it. So I bumped it.
Bummer. I should have been wearing the clamp.
You never know.
Why do you take it off? Why don't you always wear it?
I think it's technically considered armor for him.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
It's more of a performance tool.
Exactly. Jason. And then Alwyn. I think that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah. Oh no, I missed. 1. section. Okay. So, as the party, all of a sudden, Morn and Freya stop dead in their tracks. They turn around, stare at you, and in the highest, most shrieky pitched scream, just scream and launch themselves at you. Morn, roll to attack on the closest party member, and Freya, roll to attack on the closest party member.
So wouldn't that be
Kaz.
Kaz for both of us?
I
Oh,
think so.
Shit.
Or each other.
27.
Just throwing it out there.
How would that work? Are we considered allies because we're both charmed? I would imagine.
Yes.
Okay.
Does
So
a 27 hit?
That will do it.
Okay, 16 slashing.
I am going to.
Does a 22 hit?
Yep.
11 slashing. Actually, wait. It might be more than that.
I'm going to.
Yeah, it is. It's plus 3.
Fucking die. I'm just gonna
So
die.
17 slashing, 12 slashing. And then does a 15 roll with advantage. Does another 27 hit? Yeah, so then 17 more slashing. And then a 26 to hit, so another 17 slashing. So that's a total of 63 damage.
About half my health. Yep. Cool. How many attacks do you have? Goddamn.
When the DM can't kill his party members, he has them kill each other.
Oh, wait.
Modern problems.
Let's see.
Modern solutions.
I forgot to make this axe a +1, so add 4 damage. So I get +1 to damage rolls.
No problem.
Good lord.
My mouse is fucking this up real bad.
Okay, so fuck. I'm gonna be using my feat, which takes a -5 penalty to hit and adds +5 to damage. And with Dread Ambusher, I get an additional attack with 1d8, and I'm also going to be casting Zephyr Strike. So let me actually pull it up 1 second. That's my bonus, so I'm going to attack first. Remember, these are -5 to hit each.
$20 and a 15
Uh,
and a natural 20.
The 20 will miss.
Okay.
The 20 and the 28 will do it.
And then my bonus, I think this says Zephyr Strike. How does that work? It's a bonus action. Once spell ends,
To
you give yourself
cast it.
Oh, it's advantage. Okay, that's what it is. So I get advantage on one of my attacks. So I'm gonna roll again because I missed with the 20. Is that how that works? Ray?
Yeah.
So I can roll again for that 20?
Just take the.
Well, you
I
already
would just-
made.
Yeah, I would just take them in order. So the first roll is a
Well,
20.
no, because you. Yeah.
I
The
get
second's a-
advantage with Zephyr Strike. That's what I'm saying. It's a bonus action. It says once before the spell ends, you give yourself advantage on one weapon attack. roll.
On not on all of them.
Yeah, it's just for
Yeah,
one.
so the
Okay,
so
yeah, so
technically
just roll one
the
time.
20 is nothing.
So I know the 25 hit and I know the 33 hit. I know the
Yeah.
20 didn't hit, so I'm going to roll advantage on that.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't hit. Okay. So I'm going to roll for damage.
Ooh.
Remember, I'm adding +10 to attack damage. Also, I get a 1d8
Poor Kaz.
and a 1d6 for Zephyr. Okay, so let me do this. Ooh, so wait, so damage, I'm adding, hold on. On the D, I don't think I'm adding that to the D8 and 6, right? That's not plus damage. Is that, or no, is that plus, because those are, how does that work for bonus dice? So I know that I'm adding plus 10 to my attack, but the D8 and the D6 are bonus dice for Zephyr Strike and Dread Ambusher. So technically I wouldn't add 10 to those.
No,
Okay, good.
I don't believe so.
But you don't add 10 to each die, you just add 10 to your total
Yeah.
for
So
that attack.
I think in
Yeah.
total you did 49 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that
looks right.
sounds right.
49.
Is that the final?
Yes, I believe so. Unless you have
I-
something else.
You can action surge. Can't
I
you?
was just gonna say no timeout. I was already gonna do it. I'm gonna action
Well,
surge.
this is just a surprise round.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
that's
a full-
right.
it's a full
So
turn.
you're not going that crazy.
No, it's a full turn.
Yeah, it's a
surprise-
full turn.
And
but-
I action
I was gonna say
Oh, did you
I
really?
get a surprise. I thought I would get the surprise.
I'm sure Freya would as well.
I'm gonna action surge. I 100% would action surge.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You
Okay,
said
I don't know. I just
I don't want to kill Kaz, but you said that we can't hold back, so I'm gonna go balls to the wall. So action surge, which means I get 2 of my attacks back. And technically I could Zephyr Strike again. I don't know, can I? Zephyr Strike again?
No, action
No,
surge
because
just
this is
gives you-
action. It's
No.
2 actions. Never mind. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
Three
right.
no.
actions. It doesn't give you a whole nother turn. That would be fucking broken.
These are -5.
Yeah, amazing.
So it's the
Fail.
20 is a 16. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Okay, good. So that's
Yeah,
it.
16, and then the other one fails as well. Nat 1.
Yeah.
You don't get it.
So,
I don't get advantage
no, I don't think so anymore.
because I didn't Zephyr.
So, as you guys are walking down the hallway, suddenly, Kaz, in front of you, the hallway drops temperature. You notice Morn and Freya slump forward. And as they do, they turn around, their eyes glowing, almost like flame and white. And they screech at you, an unwailing screech. And Morn, just axe overhead, runs at you, screaming, and strikes. Just rapidly, just begins to thrash into you. You're doing your best to deflect attacks. It's catching you in the ribs, against the legs, across the side of the shoulders. And at the same time, as you feel 1, 2, 3 arrows strike in multiple directions, you kind of stumble, fall back, and kick yourself away from Morn. Freya, it's your turn again. As you kind of stumble back and you try to catch your balance, Kaz. Freya steps up again and loads.
Oh, is it my turn again?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
shit.
now we're
'Cause you were the
in the
top.
rotation. Yeah.
No. Well, let me mark off action surge before I forget. Oh god. Well, I'm gonna Zephyr Strike again.
Now that I'm
Yeah.
thinking of this, if you attack with a longbow, you should be attacking with disadvantage.
I don't think I get that with.
I think she has a perk for that.
Oh. Alright.
Good try.
Well, I'm gonna
Elven
spit my blood in your fucking face.
accuracy.
Kaz just.
Fucking kill me.
Let me make sure. That I wrote it somewhere.
Sharpshooter? Is that what we're...
believe so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ninja, I do have a question though when Kaz goes down here.
Actually, sharpshooter just makes
No,
it so it's
sharpshooter's just-
attacking at long range
No,
doesn't
yeah.
impose disadvantage, not at close
No,
range.
No,
what is what
El-
is the
Elven-
close range
I'm
one?
looking for it. Was it Elven accuracy? Is that the
No.
It's a different.
No, there's something.
It's like a feat that specifically does that.
Where
Yeah.
is my Frickin' feats. Okay, wait. There is.
You're thinking of crossbow expert, where it says being
Nope.
within
No,
5 feet of a
no.
hostile doesn't impose
No.
disadvantage on your
James,
ranged attack rolls.
No,
James,
it
how-
says that attacking at
far
long
is-
range doesn't impose disadvantage. Range racket attack rolls. No, ignore half cover, 3/4 of it. Yeah, that doesn't say. Wait.
How far is she from Kaz? Because I'm between them.
Yeah. I would say you'd have been. I mean, it depends on your walking order. I mean, you're not walking super far away in the walking order, so maybe
So,
5-10 feet. 10
is-
feet.
If it's at least 5 feet, it doesn't impose disadvantage.
Then yeah, no,
No,
she'd have been.
no, it needs to be more than 5 feet. It needs
Yeah.
to be out of melee range.
Yes, which it is. I'm
She would.
between-
Yeah. Because Morn was between you guys. Because Morn attacked first.
Oh,
Okay, but just to clarify, I don't see. If it was a feat, I don't see that I have a feat that says that.
No,
It's
yeah.
only the I don't get disadvantage on long range.
Yeah. So as long
I
as
think
you're
I was
outside of
thinking of
melee.
elven accuracy, which doesn't say that.
No.
Okay.
There's
There
an
is a
actual.
feat that there is a feat
Yeah.
that does that. I just can't remember what it's called.
No, me
now,
either.
now why does Morn go before Freya if she's 21 and he's 15?
It was the
I mean-
surprise round. So I think it was we were kind of
So then-
going simultaneously then? I don't know. I wouldn't have
That-
walked closer to Kaz.
But even then,
Timeout.
I see what Kaz. I see what Kaz.
I
is getting
don't
here.
think it's really gonna matter
No,
because I've only got 7 HP left.
But it matters. It matters in terms of some of that damage could come back. So, you could go off of the higher dexterity goes first. So then technically, Freya would have gone first over Morn. I'm
But
assuming.
she's not gonna take movement.
That's what I was going to say. So to be fair, just to clarify, if I was walking in front of Morn and then Morn was walking in front of Kaz, I wouldn't have gotten closer to Kaz to attack. Being
No, you
that
would
I
have
went
turned.
with
You would
it.
have just turned and fired.
Yeah.
That's all it was. Yeah. So I don't know how spaced we would have been. It might not
You were.
have been
I
more
mean,
than
you were
5
just
feet, but-
walking.
We'll call
Yeah.
it. Yeah, we'll just. If it's straight
So-
line, we'll just call it 10.
Mm.
So let's do it this way then. Make it even. Roll a d20. Even, you were too close, and I'll have you re-roll 2 of those hits. Odds, you were just on the opposite side of Morn, and you were outside of that range. So odd. So you would have been just a tish on the opposite side of Morn, so you would have turned and fired and been outside of the bow range. So.
Okay.
Your turn again.
My turn again. So, I'm gonna Zephyr Strike again. Which is you get advantage on 1 attack roll. That's right, and he gets 1d8. I'm also imposing the -5 to hit still. Oh, both miss. But I get
Ooh.
advantage. Hold on.
Well, you got advantage on this. You only get advantage on your one roll. So 14
Yeah,
and
I
19.
attack twice. So I'm
Yep,
getting advantage
but
on
you
one
only-
roll.
Yeah. You don't get to. Do you get to pick which one you get advantage on? I think it just gives you advantage on your first roll.
Mm,
You can choose any attack during the spell's duration.
For Zephyr Strike?
Yeah.
Yes, it says you can give yourself advantage on 1 weapon attack roll on your turn of your choice.
Got it.
all right, I posted.
Well, then. Oh, okay, so then you're rolling an advantage on. Okay. So you're just going to choose one of them and roll again.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Got it.
matter because neither of them hit anyway. But
And then you rolled
my
again.
advantage didn't hit either because I'm getting
Okay.
-5 regardless.
So this time, Kaz, she draws the bows, the arrows again, and she winds up and begins to fire. You're a little more prepared as to the sudden change. You deflect the first one, and the second one comes in, and you manage to bat it off against the side of the wall, and you can hear the cling of the arrow. You're now more on guard, hurting bad. But you're not laying there, but you're kind of semi-crouching. You've managed to get yourself into a guarded position. Kaz, you're up.
How? We're in a hallway.
Yes. About
How-
15 feet across, 20 feet up. Probably like 15, 20 feet wide. And they're staring at you. Their eyes, their eyes are white, and they're just like blazing, and their faces are contorted, and they're screeching at you.
Do I get a different vibe off of them?
It's not your turn. You don't know.
I can still see this as it's happening. Well,
Yeah, but it ain't
see.
your turn. We'll see what happens when you get to your turn, maybe.
Fine.
Get out of here, holy man. Mr. Alwyn, Mr. Blind Man.
Morn is not wearing armor specifically, right?
No. I mean, he's got
Okay.
natural armor, but
I'm going to reach out and cast Shocking Grasp.
Dick Twist, got it.
The
On
old dick
Morn.
twist.
Just reaches out and just... Okay. Shocking Grasp.
22 to hit.
You have advantage.
24 to hit.
Also hits.
I'm going to use a transmuted spell to make this fire damage so that I get an extra 5 to it. Isn't that the amount? 5?
Yeah, from your elemental adept.
Yeah, add an extra 5. Okay.
And it ignores resistance, right?
Yeah, so it's going to be 23 damage. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to sprout
what is it?
my...
Why does it ignore resistance?
That's what elemental adept does. When you cast a spell of the element of your choosing,
Oh, cool. Okay.
that damage ignores resistance to that damage.
Good to know.
Tight.
So,
And
that's
then for a
20 of
bonus
damage.
action, I will sprout my dragon wings, and I will what's the word? Retreat, I guess. I'll take my movement to go up and back away out of melee range of Morn. He cannot take a reaction because I hit him with Shocking Grasp. So I'll be about. I think my fly speed's 30 feet. Just confirm really quickly. Flying speed equal. Yeah. So I'll basically fly 30 feet back behind everyone else, and I'll remain sort of airborne and in my turn there.
Jason, watching all of a sudden Morn and Freya turn, scream, run at Kaz, and just mercilessly beat the shit out of her. As all of a sudden she reaches out, shocks Morn, sprouts these 2 giant wings, and begins to just push off into the air, kind of above you and behind.
I'm very confused. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Nobody does.
Do I know that Kaz is injured? Did I see all that stuff?
I mean, you watched Morn and Freya pummel on him. I mean, there's blood on the ground in front of you,
Okay. All right.
like a lot of it.
How far back did he land?
I don't think he landed. I think he's kind of flying and hovering up a little ways.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not coming back down unless I have
Okay.
to.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Kaz.
Okay.
Oh. I've never cast this before, so I don't know much about it.
I think
1d8 plus my
If you
So
want to cast it
casting
at level
modifier.
1, yeah. You can
Which is
upcast
what I
it to
have.
add more damage
can't-
dice. Or
you-
healing dice.
You can't cast it.
Why?
You have to touch the individual.
Yeah, he's not. Like, how are
He's
you?
up in the air.
Super. Oh. Well, I guess you're shit out of luck, man.
Yeah, I would, if I'm being honest, I'm as close to the ceiling as I can get.
Like
Alright.
you're just like fuck you guys.
I don't want to be on the ground.
Okay, well, there goes that. I guess I don't want to attack them. I'm gonna try to grapple. Probably Freya, because it'll probably be a little bit easier than Morn.
Okay.
Oh.
You would have to
So,
move through my space
I'll have to.
to Freya,
Yeah,
and I will resist that.
yeah, because Freya's gonna be on the opposite side of Morn.
Ah, God. Okay, never mind.
So you can get to her, but Morn's gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
No, it's that in order to move through my space, he has to make a contested strength check. I can't make an opportunity attack.
Oh.
Well, it's
the
15 feet
shotgun.
wide, so he should be able to move around.
Yeah.
Actually, here, how about this? Can I do it?
If it's 15 feet, then yeah, he can get around me.
Yeah, you can move around him. It's 15 feet. You can
It's a
get
wide
across.
hallway.
Yeah, it's a decently wide hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I would like to try to Matrix style run on the wall to bypass Morn and try to tackle Freya.
Okay. You don't have to. The hallway's large enough that you could just scooch by. But if you want to do that, we can add that
It'd be
flare,
cool,
baby.
though.
Flavor.
Yeah.
Flavor.
Yeah, it's cool. Do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So roll
wanna-
acrobatics.
All right.
With your flavor.
Jason takes off running, takes the first step on the wall.
And the crowd goes wild.
Oh yeah.
Whoa!
First step, second step, third step, kicks, grabs with the front of his toes, and looks like a human, but you know Jason, those front little dragon feet of yours grips that wall just tight enough, and you kick yourself forward another step or two and land right in front of Freya.
He was gonna go for a tackle, yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, that's grapple.
Grapple check. Grapple off. Freya versus
So what am I
versus
doing?
Jason.
Am I doing dexterity with him trying
I
to
think it
grapple
is-
me?
I think it is it's like a strength contest.
You can
So
use
both-
acrobatics to it.
Strength or acrobatics versus his strength or acrobatics. What was that?
It's only athletics to do
Whoa.
the grapple, but acrobatics can be used to escape it.
Yeah.
Since I'm trying to escape it.
Oh.
Oh!
It is just like something out of like one of those karate movies. It's just hands and she's like slapping and they're just like trying to get a hold. She's twisting her wrist. She moves. You try to grab onto another one and she just flexes and rolls out.
Do we do it again?
Yeah, do it again.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Hey!
This time,
Barely.
as you roll the wrist down and you try, like, you're getting the movements. You slap both hands down and grab her by her throat and by her shoulder and just kind of lift her off the ground and you hold her in front of you.
That is my turn.
Oh.
Morn.
Natural one. Natural one. Natural one.
Seems possible.
Your prey has dove up into the air and flown off in a direction that's kind of far away from you. He's up against the ceiling and just kind of bleeding profusely.
Does a 27 hit?
Who are you hitting?
Jason.
Oh, so you just turn and just.
Barely, but it does. Damn it.
20 slashing.
Are you a rogue, Jason? Or do you have...
Technically, you get advantage on this because you are on the opposite side of Jason, and he is holding
Yeah, well,
your teammate.
I'm already using.
Oh,
Oh, this is damage.
oh, okay.
What's 23 damage?
No, plus the base. So that's a 41 damage. Plus my rage.
Jesus Christ.
44
Yeah.
damage on the
hell.
second attack.
That
So as
is
you're-
half.
So as you're holding Freya in front of you and you're kind of flexing, you give her like a smile, like stay still. All of a sudden, axe to one side of your shoulder, and you're like, what the fuck? All of a sudden, whack! The other shoulder lumps down as an axe is just embedded in your shoulder, and you just feel this immense pressure as it hits and drives you towards the floor. And you kind of over your shoulder, out of the corner of your eye, Morn is just... He is flexing so hard, the muscles and like veins are pulsing in his like around his eyeballs and up on top of his skull and down his chin and his arms and legs and his
Bloody
neck.
blood.
He's almost like gritting his teeth so hard, droplets of blood are falling out.
Ginge, is my Dragonborn form, is that considered an action?
Yeah, but I'm gonna give it to you on this one because it's just gonna release because you just got fucked up. This one's out of pure rage.
So I want to definitely transform as the axe goes into me.
But
Almost,
did he use his reaction though to uncanny dodge?
almost as like a instinct.
Is he
or a
uncanny
reflex.
dodging? No, I don't think he uncanny
I
dodged.
thought he uncanny dodged that second attack.
Did he?
I was asking if he was a rogue
yeah,
because
that
I was
was
going to
the-
recommend
Oh.
doing that if he is. I
Would
thought
be
he
a
was.
decent
I
time
thought
to
it-
do it.
I thought he took half on that last attack. That's why.
Oh
No.
no, like I I took the full amount.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
that was like
That's
half my
half
health
of his.
almost.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You chonked him. Okay, is that your turn, Morn?
As a bonus action, I will.
Fuck.
No, it's just.
Fuck. You just see Morn drop his pants. Oh fuck.
No, it's not bad. Okay. I gain 13 health.
Okay.
That's it. I don't know why I rolled twice, but that's my
Alwyn. You watch as two of your party members, your friends, turn. The auras in the room shift. Morn and Freya's aura disappear completely. And all you see before you are two white auras, blank. The room becomes clear to you as you watch as Kaz's aura diminishes. It's a speck of what it used to be, and above you, as you look above, she's hovering next to the ceiling, and you can feel the droplets of blood hitting the floor. You can hear the sound of her blood splattering on the ground. You watch as Jason rushes forward and grabs Freya, holding her in the air, and you watch Morn turn and hack into Jason's side and shoulders, and you watch and hear the blood splattering against the walls and the floors, and you hear the cracking of sinew and bone
It's a fucking
as Morn
bloodbath.
just hacks into them.
Mhm. Seeing all this go down, I will put my sort of walking stick on my back, clench my fist, and lunge at Morn, and go for a sucker punch to the back of the head, shouting, Whatever you are, get out of there! Boom! I go for a searing smite punch to the back of the head. Go ahead and display that. Does a 21 hit?
It does.
Okay. And I would cast that at second level. So that's 2d6 of fire damage plus my 6 for my unarmed strike. So 15.
What type of damage is the 6? The first 6?
They're both fire damage. The bludgeoning.
Yeah. Okay. Do I ever get a chance to break my possession, Ginge?
Wow.
Great.
Doesn't seem like it has much of an effect, does it?
You smited, right?
Yeah.
No.
Seems the fist won't be enough. Sword out. Stab. Holy fucking shit.
Ooh.
Sound going? Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah. Did you reckless last time?
There we go. No.
Was I a yes?
Say that again?
Did you reckless when you attacked Jason?
I did not need to. I had advantage already.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna assume that misses.
11. Morn.
Oh, and that one auto misses, right?
A little bit.
So yeah.
Okay. Top of the round. Freya, you screech again as this individual in front of you is holding you tight.
Even when he got an axe drove down into him?
He's still holding on to you.
Alright, well I'm gonna try to...
Yeah.
Oh, actually...
The creature that you were firing at hovers above the ceiling. Individual just attacked the person next to you, and you're being held in place by this massive creature.
Projected phantasmal image creature source fear. Does this affect somebody that is friendly to me? That is what I'm curious about.
What?
Fear. Does fear affect, because it's a cone, does it affect friendlies for me? Or is it everybody or just enemies?
What's it say?
It doesn't say.
It'll say either each creature in a cone or each creature of your choice within a cone. Which one does it say?
Oh, it says, frightened by a spell, a creature must take a dash, project, where is it? Creature's worst fears. Each creature in a 30-foot cone.
Then it
So
affects
everybody.
everyone.
So everybody, okay, damn it. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to break free. So what do I do? Is strength?
I believe
Or
it can be strength or acrobatics.
God damn it.
Jason.
Yeah.
Strength or acrobatics.
because I did transform. Where am I at? All right, I'll do strength.
Oh yeah, he holds you tight, and just you
Boy.
continue to hover in the air, kicking.
So that was an action, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So. So, can I use this as a bonus action? So this is first when you just. It doesn't say if it's a bonus action. If I wanted to use equipment, it doesn't specify if it's an action or a
What do you
bonus
mean?
action to use it. If I wanted to use my cape.
I think it's just an action.
Well, you're essentially casting Dimension Door, right?
Yeah. Oh, good point. Let me see. Dimension door. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I finally. Sorry, I didn't realize it. I was looking at the actual item.
Yeah.
But it is capable. Get a showing one. Reset other. Casting time. Yep, one action. You're right.
Yep.
Shit. I wish I had looked at that before. Well, I can't really do anything else then.
Actually, and I don't even know. 1 second, I gotta see something. Okay. No, you're fine.
Yeah. All right. I'm ending my turn. I can't do anything else then.
Okay. Kaz.
Still alive there, buddy?
Oh, me again? Shit. Okay. I would like to have Morn make a wisdom saving throw. If you would, please. An 8 will fail. I'm gonna polymorph Morn into a sweet little toad. Just a nice, gentle, not toxic in any way, sweet little bubbly toad. And then I'm going to just yell to Alwyn, grab him, grab the toad. And that might be it. I might actually just to be a dick. I'll use some sorcery points to also try to hit Freya with a firebolt.
Don't you dare roll a crit 1, man. That's gonna hit me.
I'm confident she won't die.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes,
Mhm,
against
mhm,
the
mhm.
charmed person that can't control themselves.
Hey, you crit on me, motherfucker.
It's true. It's true.
Let's see. So that's 26, but I need to do it again for the crit.
Oh, I never did that on mine.
I don't. It usually rolls them for you.
Oh no, it
I'm
did.
not
It
sure.
rolled 5 twice. You're good. Never mind.
So 21, 32 plus 10. Do we keep the plus 5 for the crit? I'm not real sure.
I don't remember the crit rules.
No,
Wasn't it
crits
just-
don't. Crits only double dice, not flat numbers.
Correct.
So 32 and 5, 37 to Freya. And then I'm also gonna just move further back down the hallway. Just
Just hover back.
yeah, just get some more distance here. Although I'm not sure it's gonna help because I think Freya can hit me from about 1,000,000 feet away.
600 feet to be exact.
Yeah.
Without disadvantage.
But if I wanted to like use Alwyn for cover, More's a toad though. Maybe that's a better move. No, I think I'll go back to the ground, but I don't want to move closer to them. So I want to come down maybe 10 feet behind Alwyn. Yeah, and then I'll end my turn.
Perfect. I'm just kidding.
Jason.
I'm going to bring Freya in towards me.
Ooh.
Still with a very firm grip, and I'm gonna cast Hold Monster on her.
Okay.
Time
it's
monster, monster.
It does nothing because she's not a monster.
Wait.
Correct.
You're thinking
Says
of hold
you.
person.
Oh, well, never mind. Damn it.
I mean, I think she is.
Well, right now she is. Technically.
No?
I'm sorry, Kaz.
Technically.
We don't know
Damn
what
it.
the fuck is going
That was
on
me.
with them.
That was gonna be cool. Well, I'm still gonna bring her in so I can hold her a lot more tightly so she can't get away and hurt
Okay.
anybody else. And then while I do that, how far away is Morn, the toad, from me?
Couple feet.
Couple feet. Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Kick him. You're gonna kick
Yep.
him, aren't you?
I'm gonna kick him towards. Is Arwen closer to him then? Next in line.
Do
All
it
right.
softly because you don't want to do damage.
This is a great idea.
I'm gonna drop kick the toad and make sure I let Owen know it. Hey, heads up.
So
Be
you
gentle.
did damage to the poly.
No,
Okay.
if his intention is to move it closer to Alwyn, then he can take the shove action.
Oh, got it.
You
He
gotta
doesn't have
ruin
to-
all my fucking fun, Frosty.
Yeah.
I was waiting
I'm
for
gonna
them to say
I'm gonna
something.
resist this.
I'm
resist
gonna
this
rules.
I'm not trying to hurt him.
I know. I was
I'm
like, are they gonna
gonna
use a
use
shove, or are they or do you want to scooch him with your foot? Yeah. So you're able to give him a little just a little love,
I'm gonna
like a
I'm
little
gonna
love scooch.
shove.
You gotta resist it.
Yep.
Okay. Roll that strength, baby.
Oh yeah, no, I have a good strength with my frog. At
Get it.
-5.
Get it.
A solid 7.
7. Okay. Roll it up, Jason.
I need a strength too. Okay.
Yeah.
I.
Please roll it lower than a 7. Just do it.
21.
No. Yeah, no, you hulk out, Morn. You're just like shoving. But for some reason, this giant monster of a thing just kind of gently glides you across the floor. And you hear like his little toad flippers like just squeaking across this floor as he just like scooches him towards Alwyn.
Toad flippers.
Little feet.
Webbed feet.
That your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Morn.
I'm a
As you
frog.
are polymorphed, all of you, minus Freya, watch as all of a sudden a ethereal being disembodies himself from the polymorphed Morn. And he's going to make an attack towards Alwyn.
Oh.
Okay.
What weapon is he wielding? What does he look like?
Looks like a ghost.
She's a guy, so.
Ooh, I have an idea though. I have an idea.
Natural 20 to hit, Alwyn.
Holy fuck.
So
What?
that is 4, 8. $48 points of necrotic damage
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
as
My
he
Avenger bit.
swipes out towards you, and you just feel like this hand pass through you, and for a split second you feel like your body, like your
48.
soul, is ripped from your body.
Sorry for kicking it closer to you, man.
Okay, that's his turn. I'm gonna roll to see if it recharges. It does. Okay. Alwyn, your turn.
I'll
Wait,
take
did
that.
you skip me? No, Alwyn is
just-
last. Never mind.
Come back and say, "Oh, good. Now I don't have to hold back." Charge that bitch up with a smite. Let's see. Wait, I thought I had.
You did skip my turn. My frog. I jump up and down as a frog. 10 feet.
Okay, glad, good to know. I'm really sorry, Morn.
Okay.
I apologize.
Wait. No. Wait. Define.
Important details.
Actually, the long jump is 10 feet. High jump, you can only jump 5 feet. Sorry.
Oh. Okay. I hit. Okay.
And we need to retcon something real quick here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I don't think
So yeah, I'm gonna just go at this fucking bitch ass.
That definitely hits.
Right, and I'm gonna divine smite it.
Okay.
And I'll.
Fine on a crit.
GD.
Crit on your smites, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll go. I'll go third level. Divine smite. Oh wait, why did I do that?
No.
No,
Holy shit.
ignore that. I forgot that my stuff for that is fucked.
The fuck?
that looks insane.
I'll two-hand
Yeah. I don't like that. That weird.
it. Plus 5. No, 46 plus 5. Okay, so that's just the sword, and then for smite. Fucking hell.
Some UX developer just cried when they saw that shit that popped up on the screen.
Right. So yeah. I did third level, this would be 4. Yes, 48. But if the target is an undead or fiend, it's an extra die. Would that be doubled?
Ooh.
So is that 10d8?
Yeah, it's 10.
Okay.
Do it.
And it's radiant damage.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Okay, so total of 57 damage.
Nice.
How much?
57.
57.
You come down with the sword, and as you come down through the ethereal being, it just shatters into a bunch of sparkle dust. And you hear a high-pitched scream and wail.
It seemed like it's gone.
Seems like it. Is that your turn?
eh. I mean, I could do another attack, but I already took the attack action, and what's Freya's situation right now? She's still being held, right?
Yep, she's being held.
Okay. I'll go for a punch to the face, like gripping the sword, so kind of jabbing with the hilt end. I'll say that's an unarmed attack, I guess. Holy shit.
It's a miss.
I don't have advantage because she's just grappled, right? Or,
Yeah, she's just grappled.
okay. I'll just pick up the frog and be like, kind of protecting him.
Freya, it's back to your turn. The voice inside of you tells you to kill the flying creature. As you're being held in place, you're frustrated.
Excellent. So how
He's
far
distracted
is
by the jumping frog.
Kaz away from me right now? If Kaz is hovering above the ground, but was right behind Alwyn,
I
who
think
was
he's
probably
like 40 feet.
I am going to. Can I see? How far can I see behind Kaz? Like how far? Is it like a straight hallway? Can I see how many hundreds of feet it goes back? Is it a long hallway?
It looks like it's a long hallway for about another 30 or 40 feet, and then it kind of starts to curve a little bit.
Ginge.
All right.
Yes.
Can I use my reaction to try and jump up and get hit by her arrow?
You don't know what's happening yet.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You are yourself.
I'm not
Okay.
a frog?
No, you're a frog, but you are yourself.
Yeah. I want to get hit by the arrow.
He wants to get hit, so he pops out of the polymorph.
Oh,
I'm not shooting an arrow.
Oh.
Let me take my turn, and then you can decide what. If.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yes, you can see on the other side of Kaz.
Okay, so I am going to cast Dimension Door on myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to bamf 40 feet, so I see where Kaz is. You said that I see that hallway goes an additional 40 feet behind Kaz, so I'm getting far away from everybody in the opposite direction, 40 feet on the other side of Kaz. Is what I'm doing. Okay. So I bamf over, I'm 40 feet on the opposite side of Kaz.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And I am going to, that was my action. So after I did that, I am going to... Let me see. I think that was it. I want to make sure that was... Door. Fucking hell. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on Kaz. And I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Kaz. All of a sudden, Freya's on the other side of you, staring down or staring up at you.
40 feet down the hallway from Kaz.
I would.
And I casted Hunter's Mark on you.
Okay. How come I can't fucking find this? How do you? You're casting Dimension Door as a spell.
It's an
an
action.
item.
It's a
It's the cape.
It's the cape, yeah.
So my question is, can I counter spell it?
Technically, yeah. Yeah.
If so, I'd like to do that. I don't.
Okay.
If it's used from an item, I don't. I mean, if there's not a rule that I can't do that, I would like to attempt to do that.
I don't
Oh,
see
yeah.
why not.
Yeah, no, it's just an item that's allowing you to mimic a spell. It can
Yeah.
still be
Yeah.
counterspelled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna say because
most definitely.
it's still treated as a spell in my spell list, so that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay. What level spell is it?
Dimension Door is 4th.
Okay. So I need a
4th or
DC
higher.
14.
Yep. Actually, I
Well,
don't know how
hold
that
No,
works
my
because
spell
technically,
my spell DC is 16. Is that what you would go off of?
No, it's
It's based on the
it's
level
10
of the
plus the
spell
spell's
cast.
level.
Oh, got it.
yeah. But would you?
So can I just cast it at a 4th level and use a 4th level spell
Yeah,
slot?
I don't think there's like a spell DC that you have to meet because technically it's an item. It just automatically shuts it down, I believe. I don't think that there's like a, you know what I mean, like if you were to actually cast Dimension Door, you would have to
With the
cast
spell
it
slot, right?
and you cast it at 4th, it would go against her spell DC. Whereas if you casted it at like 5th, 6th, 7th, whatever, it just automatically cancels it. So I think even if you just cancel it at 4th level, I think it just kills it. It just stops. There's no spell DC.
It
Okay.
says it still has to cast it, or still has to make spell casting ability check to see if the counterspell works. Hold on.
For an yeah, but that's for an actual like this spell. I don't think it works for the item. I think the item it just. Or am I wrong? Brasse.
There's no save being made. If a
Yeah.
counterspeller, if you cast counterspell at 3rd level and you're trying to counterspell a 4th level spell, then you have to make a check using your spell casting ability modifier.
And it's
Yeah,
and it's
okay.
14. But if
Yeah.
I do 4th level, it's done.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
shuts
done.
it down.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So
Okay.
I'll just do that.
Nobody's
I'm
making a
happy to
save
do that.
anywhere.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I was trying to get by. Is that it's not actually like her DC or her spell versus your spell. It's just an
Because
item.
I'm not casting so much as I'm
Correct.
just using an
You're-
item. Oh,
You're
okay.
using an innate item. It'd be the same thing as if like somebody were to use like a jar of something and it was a spell, and you knew that item was had a spell innate with it, and it was like a 5th level, and you cast a 5th level, it would just cancel that spell. So.
However, there is a difference here though, in that this cape she is wearing, correct?
Yes.
If you're casting a spell from an item, it does not require any components. And so I don't believe Kaz would have actually seen Freya casting the spell. And if you don't see them casting it, you can't counterspell it.
Oh yeah, because it's
Well, that was my
instantaneous.
initial question of
No
can you
components.
counterspell
instantaneous.
if it's used with
An
an item?
You can, but it depends on how you use the item to cast the spell, I believe.
So then my question would be,
That's
cape of the-
that's not true because otherwise
Wait.
subtle spell would be useless. You still need other
Oh,
components
true.
when you cast a spell from an item.
correct.
I don't think so.
Otherwise, subtle spell would be useless on sorcerers. Like if they could just stack items instead,
Yeah.
there would be no reason for them to
Well,
take subtle
items,
spell.
but that's why magic items are good though.
Oh, interesting.
I'm going to make a ruling. My ruling, I'm going to say, and this might be already a ruling, but I'm going to say if you're going to use the Cape of the Mountebank or any item, that item is going to flare up, the cape is going to sparkle, or something is going to happen before it ignites, and the actual item is going to be used. That's the only thing that makes sense in my head. Like if you were to use like a fire sword, obviously you're going to say a word, and that's like that item is going to ignite. If you're going to use the Cape of Mountebank, I would assume the cape would glimmer or sparkle, or like right before it would go to flash you away, you would have that split-second reaction. Spellcaster would be like, no, and you would stop as it's like doing its like whatever to pop out of existence. Because dimension door that you're casting is still a door that sucks you in. You're still going to see that dimension door. That's still going to happen, even if you're using that item. That's just the way I see it in my head. I could be totally wrong, and I'm still very new to this, but it just makes sense to me. Because that'd be the same thing as if you were to cast Counterspell on, say, like a magic carpet. It would stop it from flying. Yeah. Yes, no, maybe so? You guys all got really quiet on me.
I think that ruling makes sense.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh no, Morn's right. I was not aware that was in the DMG. Yeah, you don't need to use components. That's on page 141 of the DMG.
Frosty over here diving deep.
I think the question is not components, but if there's a verbal or somatic
Okay, I think
aspect that you still have to use.
Well, that's
think
why,
rules
because it was
as-
saying instantaneous. That's what I didn't.
rules
what I
as
understand.
written. There is no part of the Cape of the Mountebank that says Freya has to do anything to cast the spell, and there are no components. That being said, it's totally up to Ginge whether or not he wants to GM rule that
Yeah.
there is something to do here, and I think that ruling makes total sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with it either way, especially because
Yeah.
it's not like it's not so cut and dry.
Yeah, I guess to me, if I actually lived in a world, you would think that something would happen before that sparked out of it. Oh, 1 second, guys. Sorry. What's up, buddy? Gotta go potty?
This is a very interesting dungeon court case.
See, I've read a couple things like people asking or talking about, like, how does Dimension Door work for Counterspell? And this person was talking about the most effective countermeasure available is anticipate teleportation for Dimension Door. Which I don't know what the hell that is.
Oh, I think you are right, more. Requires no components. A component is not just the material used.
Yeah, it's verbal and somatic.
Verbal and somatic are also components.
She literally doesn't have
even
to,
though
like,
they're...
weave arcane gestures. She doesn't have to say anything. It just happens.
That's the debate that I was kind of reading back and forth. Like, people are arguing, like, is there anything you can do to, like, any way to deal with Dimension Door? And that's where I was
regular
getting, like,
Dimension Door requires a verbal component, so you do have to say something, so that could be counterspelled. But since you're using it from an item,
From
you
the
don't have
item.
to say anything, so
Um,
there is no visible indication or audio indication that you're casting it.
It's a dumb rule. I disagree with it, but rules as written, I'm pretty sure it would not be counterspelled.
Yeah,
No,
because
I
counterspell
think you're right.
specifies that you have to be able to see the creature casting the spell.
Or rather, you have to see them casting the spell.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think anticipate teleportation is a spell in 5e.
no, it's not. I just was reading that.
I was looking at that too. I was like, what the? Complete Arcane? That's not a 5e book.
Right.
All right. Sorry about that. All right.
So I think we determined that you cannot counterspell the teleport. I think we're all in agreement with it.
Yeah.
Specifically because there's no components. So it's basically saying there's no visual, there's no thing that has to be done, no gesture, no audible.
So it just happens.
It just happens. So
Yeah, there's no indication that she's casting a spell, so Kaz cannot visibly react to that and counterspell it.
Okay, then that makes sense.
Now
Because that would be the difference that I would say that if you could actually see it happening, like something happens, then I would say Kaz has that split second decision to go no. But I mean that makes sense then.
Now this seems petty, but I think it may make a difference. I will instead counterspell the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, that's fine.
That extra d6 of damage is going to be important.
It may be one more round for me. Yeah.
Okay. It's gone.
And then that was I'm after her, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do I get a sense of why the spirit left Morn? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna drop the concentration on Morn and attempt to polymorph Freya instead.
Okay.
So Freya, I need a wisdom save.
Morn, you are returned to your beautiful form.
Fuck you.
Am I still angry at everybody?
No.
Okay, 24 saves. Man, you got all kinds of wisdom. You got that ranger wisdom on you.
Oh shit.
Man, that is a shame.
It's a shame that you couldn't turn me into a toad.
I guess I'm just going to
Hope and pray.
retreat some. Let me just make sure. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna operate under the assumption that I have my familiar with me because there's no reason that I wouldn't. You buy that?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna, as a bonus action, cast Dragon's Breath on him. And then I will take 30 feet back away from Freya.
What's the range on Dragon's Breath?
Well, she's not. He's not bringing it at you, is he?
I'm
The familiar will be able to cast the spell.
yes,
got it.
I'm casting it
Alright.
on the
Yeah.
familiar.
Got it.
Who goes after my initiative turn. So I'll do that. Benny will fly up close to the ceiling. I think we said about 20 feet up. I will go 30 feet out, which puts me about 70 feet away from Freya, back in the direction towards the rest of the crew here. And after my turn, I don't feel great about this because I'm not angry anymore, but I'm wondering if damage will bring this thing out. So I'm gonna have Benny cast Dragon's Breath on Freya. It's a dex save.
But what's the range on that?
It's a 15-foot cone.
But I'm like
So
40
then-
feet away.
Yeah. Well, he's got a fly speed, so he's gonna take his movement to get closer to you,
Oh,
and then
got it. Okay.
hit you with
Yep.
the cone.
So then Jason and Freya, you would roll dex saving throws.
Freya's on the other
Jason
side of me
is
now.
nowhere near me. I'm about
'Cause
80
she-
Oh
feet.
yeah,
because she
forgot about that. She
teleported.
I'm
bamfed.
about
Got it.
80 feet
Got
away
it.
from everybody.
Got it.
Oh, what do you want me to roll?
Dex save. That is a pass, so you'll take half damage. So you'll do. Um, 10.
Got it.
And that will be my turn.
Jason. And suddenly Freya just is gone out of your hands.
Yeah, that's bullcrap. Let's see. What is how far is Freya away from the group? Because Kaz is back
80.
with the group,
I
right?
think she's like 80 feet from you.
She's
Yeah.
about 80 feet. I'm probably 10 feet from you.
Okay. I'm going to step in front of where Kaz is at, and I want to cast Shield.
Shield
which
only works
will-
on you.
Oh, is it only me? I was
Yeah.
sure like it would help the others too. God
No,
damn it,
unfortunately, it's a self-target only.
bells. Well,
Yes, Morn is normal.
I guess I will move. Let's see here. How far is Freya? About 40 feet away from
About
the group?
80.
Oh, 80.
Yeah, she's a ways away.
Okay.
She created distance.
Well, I'm gonna stay kind of like where I'm at in front of Kaz in the group. And for my action, I guess I am going to get my whip out, and that's my turn.
Morn, you're confused, slightly hurt, and you're watching your friends fight Freya.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So, I was pushed away from Jason, which
Yes.
means that I would be
What?
probably about 70 feet away from Freya. Correct?
Roughly, yes.
I will move my full movement to get 30 feet away from Freya, and then Freya, stop. I'm gonna put up my axe, and I'll have you make me a charisma saving throw. No, it's just a wisdom saving throw.
You said
my
wisdom
one
save
left
for me?
attack. Yep. Morn doesn't want to fight you, so he did what he could. That's it.
That do anything fun?
One
Morn?
of these times since it's gonna be a 1.
I know, that's what I'm waiting on.
I'm waiting for it.
Okay. Olwen. You saw the creature exit Morn. Killed it, dispatched it. Now Freya still fights.
Hmm.
What you
Gonna
doing, Alwyn?
say, well, if there's an infection, sometimes you just have to burn it out. And I'll cast Moonbeam above Freya.
Okay.
Just at second level. So, Mega Con save. There, Freya. Beat my save, but she'll take half.
Four.
And that's radiant damage. I don't know if that does anything special yet.
Not sure. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Freya. Shoot down the winged thing.
Do I know what the wing thing means? Because Jason
Kaz.
transformed. Okay. Okay.
The target that keeps eluding you and hitting you.
Okay. So, Kaz was still flying, but back behind the group a little bit, correct?
Yes.
Great. So
I'm
I
probably
ignore,
more or less ground level, but yeah.
Well, I ignore partial and 3/4 cover, so if I can see any part of you, I don't take a disadvantage. That's why I was asking. Okay, so... One second.
Are you within 5 feet of me, Kaz?
I don't know. I was where Jason was. I don't know, honestly.
You would be pretty much right next to Alwyn. Yeah. Pretty close. You said 5 feet? Yeah, I'd say 5 feet.
Okay, so I am going to, as a bonus, cast Zephyr Strike, which gives me advantage and 1 extra 1d8. I am not going to use my feat, where I take a -5 on attack, so what I roll is what I roll.
I will use Unsettling Visage to cat to give you disadvantage on your shot.
Whatever. Fine. Even though I'm 70 feet away from you?
Yeah, it's just a creature you can see. There's no
Oh,
range.
whatever. I probably can't see it, it's too far away. Okay, so you said disadvantage. So I'll disadvantage on one of these. Wait, that is not what I wanted to do. Sorry.
Oh.
So 29. And then I'm gonna roll twice again. Does 25 hit?
Jeez.
Then I give myself advantage, so I'm gonna roll one more time. So two of those hit, I'm assuming, right?
Yep.
Alright, and I get...
So, yeah, roll damage
Hey,
on
Hold
one
on,
of
or-
them
I
first.
get one.
One of
D8.
those-
Yeah, 1d8. I know. Hold on.
One of those, I'm gonna use my interception fighting style to reduce by 1d10 plus 5.
Okay, so I did a total of, what is that? Wait.
So you're
Where are my
talking like
rolls? I
one of
can't
the
see.
2 attacks,
22?
right?
Yes.
So one of them,
Will be reduced by 10.
So she did
So-
30 total damage, reduce it by 10, so 20
So
damage.
20 damage.
Down.
okay, so first things first. Because I think you said you had 7 points.
Yes.
So one of those attacks will put Kaz down. The other shots will be at disadvantage because he's laying on the ground. So do you want to?
The second hits even with disadvantage because there's a 29 and a 25.
Yeah, because I
But
was
that's
already
it.
rolling disadvantage.
Okay. So the first arrow strikes Kaz, kind of like kidney, and pierces through, and you guys watch Kaz go down to a knee and face first into the ground. And as he gets to his knees and hits the ground, the second one hits shoulder and kind of pierces out the backside,
Ooh,
face first.
That's 2 fails right there.
Yeah.
No, it's just 1 fail.
Yeah, he's only got
It's just
that
one
one down.
attack.
I think it's melee. It's only melee attacks.
Melee does 2. Yeah, I think, right?
Because melee attacks against an unconscious creature are auto crits.
Yeah. So, still has 2.
I'm pretty sure.
And then are
Yes.
your third attack? Did you have 3 attacks, or just the 2? Right, just the 2.
Just the 2. And honestly, Alwyn said he was intercepting 10 damage on one of the attacks. Probably the first one. The first one was 12.
Yeah.
The first one was 20 because it had the 8 from Ambusher.
Oh, you're right. Oh, okay, never mind. Either way.
Is that your turn?
Yeah. Okay, so I use bonus. I'm not gonna get any closer, so yes.
Kaz, you're struck in the kidney, and the light fades. The world is hazy. You begin to go down. You get hit again. The world goes dark. Face first into the ground. Roll a death saving throw. Ooh. 1 save.
I think my fucking mouse died as soon as Kaz died. It's so
Oh,
weird.
rip.
Jason. You watch as right next to you, Kaz take almost 2 simultaneous shots. And goes face down. Who needs a BBEG when I got 2 guys in this party? Jeez.
You ruined the fun ginge though by making me return to normal.
Ruined the fun. Took away the TPK.
Yeah, I was excited to see what would happen. I was definitely going for the kill. I was swinging straight down into Kaz's dead body.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Jason.
Ah,
Sense some animosity here.
No. It's all in character.
It's-
all in good fun.
All in good fun, yeah.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
is Freya still where she's been at?
Yeah, she's
She-
staring at you guys.
Hasn't moved.
Eyes are completely white, almost glowing. And she is
Alright.
just, face is grimacing as she's staring at you guys.
Or sorry, I think I would be 70 feet from Jason, because he moved up a little bit. Or whatever.
That's fine. You're still close enough. I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt, and that's a Dex save 13. God damn it.
Saves.
Then I'm going to, for my movement, I'm gonna move 30 feet closer, and
What
that
gave
is
you
my
the
turn.
bonus? What gave you that bonus to the saving throw, Kaz?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got +2, so you technically failed, because it's a 9.
Oh, I have an item that gives pluses to saving throws, including death saves.
Oh, sweet.
Legit. Morn,
It's a cloak of protection.
Nice.
you watch as pretty much right over your shoulder, Freya release 2 arrows almost simultaneous, and you hear a thud behind you.
Fucking
Yeah.
mouse. What the fuck is wrong with it?
If I bring him back, he's just gonna go down again. I'm gonna try and grapple Freya.
Do you have enough movement to close the distance?
I do.
'Kay.
I am only 30 feet away.
'Kay.
So I have 40 feet of movement.
Your strength versus her dexterity, or her acrobatics.
It's athletics, right?
Athletics or acrobatics, yeah. Yeah, you managed to scoop her up and grab hold of her arms.
I think that we've done this before, but I think it's a homebrewed rule that you can use, if you have more than one attack, you can use an attack to grapple, and if you do it again, you can restrain them.
Yeah.
Does that sound
Oh.
familiar?
Yep.
Have we?
We used that like what, session 3, 4?
Well, then I'm gonna try and restrain her with my extra
'Kay.
attack.
I think it.
So
I
it's-
don't think it's a.
No,
I
it
think
was
that's
just something.
fair. If you have like it, because it's like attacks per action. For example, I have 2 attacks per action, so it makes sense. If you're
Yeah,
saying
no,
like
it
your
was
action is
something-
to.
No,
Right.
actually, I think it was like session like 10 or 11 or some crap like that. We had talked about it because it was like it makes sense. Why would you not, if you were a bigger guy, why would you not use your second action to basically squeeze the shit out of whatever you were hugging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it just the same rolling off again?
Yes.
30.
Oh, he bear hugs the piss out of you and just squeezes you. You are restrained.
Damn.
A literal
Finally
bear
lose some.
hug.
Finally lose some rolls.
Alwyn.
I got her. 10 to Kaz.
Way ahead of you. Pull the arrows out. Lay on hands for. We'll do 45 points.
Oh snap!
I wanted Kaz to die.
Too bad. Not allowed.
Rude. You could have had Kaz die. You just needed to make sure I didn't return to normal.
You're the one that failed your wisdom save, man.
True. I didn't lose. I shouldn't have. Or I didn't technically lose my alignment or personality, though. So.
Get back up, friend. We still have need of your particular strengths.
How much was it?
45.
Thank you, sir.
4 D5s.
45.
Oh, they actually do have a D5.
It's dumb.
You can roll anything. You could roll a D17, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I just rolled a D3. D0.
Gross.
Oh my god.
Even worse.
Hey.
I think we're starting to get loopy. Is that your turn, Morn? Alwyn? Or actually, is that your turn, Alwyn?
I'll move the. I'll keep the moonbeam up, but I'll move it off of Morn and Freya for just now, just like right next to them.
Freya, you are restrained. Resist.
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 So that would mean I'd be trying to break free, right? I'd
Yes.
roll acrobatics. Should I do the
Yeah.
same shit? Oh my god.
Jesus.
So I have 2 attacks.
420.
I have 2 attacks per action. Does that mean I try to get free twice?
Yes, you can.
Sweet.
Morn.
So
He's
I guess
kicking
first
against you.
roll is 14. I guess the second roll wasn't needed yet, especially if you failed the first roll. So
Doesn't
maybe just
necessarily
roll
mean
once.
it. See what happens.
Strength.
Morn.
Is it my turn?
Well, she's trying to resist being
Oh,
restrained.
yeah. We can't resist being restrained. You don't have an action anymore. Right?
I would assume she could still.
Hold on.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
I
wait.
think you're
Attack rolls
thinking
against
of,
creature have advantage, and the creature's attack roll had disadvantage. Yeah.
you're thinking incapacitated.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll again though, because I tried twice.
Oh.
Nope.
Kaz. You're up with 45 hit points.
Okay. Now what? We don't know how to
And
Get this
actually, I
thing
take
out
that
of her?
back. At the end of Freya's turn, the creature is going to exit Freya and is going to use its action. Yeah. It's going to use its action to go ethereal. As it screeches and wails, it'll sink into the wall and disappear.
and we see this and can tell that it is no longer in Freya.
Well, you're 80 feet away. I'm just saying. That might not
Morn,
mean anything.
you definitely see it. Alwyn, I don't think you can see it.
Would I be able to see the aura of it leave?
You think you see something down the hallway. It's a long ways away.
Fair, yeah.
But
Freya, you would feel Morn just giving you a big hug. But as he's hugging you, his muscles would just be bulging, and you would feel this anger building inside of him. And after he hugs you for about 10 seconds, he sets you down to the side. He gets up and lets out just an anguished roar and takes out his axe and just walks about 10 feet and swings it as hard as he can into the wall.
Real quick, Ginge, because you said that Warren was confused when he came to. Do I know what the hell happened?
No.
So I'm just
Nope.
kind of watching blankly.
you guys both watched your bodies attack people. Almost like you were watching through a window.
I'm just gonna kind of stand there with a blank look on my face. What happened?
But as the confusion sets in, anger for some, hurt for others, pain for others, you don't see this creature anymore. All when you dispatched one watching it basically poof into stardust. Alyssa, you sit on top of this stone seat. And on this stone seat, the doors start to slowly, like left to right, begin to light up like a rainbow, like do 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 do. And you hear in the distance almost like talking and wailing of creatures. Almost like something is coming down the hallway, and you're not sure what or why. We'll end the night on that.
Cool.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
wailing and screaming down the halls?
Yeah. Such a dumb roll.
Nice.
That was a D&D monster. I kind of like that one.
What was it?
It's a variant of the ghost.
Damn.
So like with ghost, you can't, when it does the possession, you technically actually can't use the target's like gear, knowledge, class features. Somebody created a different variant of the ghost that upped its challenge rating a lot higher. That basically makes it a smarter version of it. It actually takes over your active consciousness, is the way they described it. And you can use said person's gear.
Well, Class
What?
features, spells.
Yeah.
That's why I asked about the DC, because I had used a ghost in Rhyme, and I know the DC on a greater ghost is 15 for that save.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got it with a 15, but no, it's even tougher.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's got a couple of different things to it. I mean, it's kind of cool.
And he also
Look-
could have just adjusted the DC to make it harder
Oh yeah.
for us and just for high level.
I'm too dumb for that. So I just went off of what was on this piece of paper. And I'm literally just reading it and going. 'Cause that's why I was like, like when you guys were saying things, I'm like reading. Because I was like, okay, well, Ghost says that you can't. Like I thought I fucked up. Because it like Ghost one said that you couldn't use all of the moves and shit like that. And then I'm reading this, and it said, you know, this one is a smarter individual. It has kept most of its intellect from when it was in its actual form, allowing it to dive deeper into the consciousness of the individual. You are allowed the possessed targets. You are allowed to use the possessed target statistics. You gain access to the target's knowledge, class features, and proficiencies.
Damn.
It just makes that small tweak because the ghost. So if I click over to ghost, ghost is the ghost cannot be targeted or attacked by spells, blah 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 blah. It otherwise uses the possessed target's statistics, but doesn't gain access to the target's knowledge, class features, or proficiencies. So basically, you can just attack. That's it.
Hmm.
And it makes him a far less challenge rating and a lot less crazy.
I did appreciate that you popped the ghost out when I got polymorphed.
Yeah, I wasn't about to sit in it. Because I was like, okay, well, he could sit in him while he's polymorphed and see how long it goes before it breaks. But is the ghost smart enough? So then I rolled a dice and I said,
Had Freya not missed all those shots on that first round and knocked Kaz to the ground, Morn was straight up meleeing him twice
yeah.
next turn.
oh, I rolled a
Would've
d6.
been
I said
first rate
even.
tempted.
I said even the ghost was gonna try and stay in you and try and push you towards breaking, or odd. It was gonna pop out. I rolled it odd. He was gonna try and I rolled once he got out. I rolled to see if he would recharge his possession, and then I was gonna try and hop at Jason or Alwyn, who was closest.
But then I smited him.
You smited him, which turn undead would have actually got you out of that situation a lot quicker.
I don't have turn undead. I have turn the faithless,
Ooh.
which only works on Fey or fiends, I think.
Yep.
But radiant damage.
Yeah, that's if he would have popped out. If I would have just stayed in the targets the entire time without polymorph, they could have wreaked havoc. Scary.
Damn.
But teach their own.
Yikes.
Just glad Freya missed some shots.
Yeah.
It could have gotten dirty real quick. I didn't realize how fast you guys stacked the damage up there in the beginning, though. I got a little scared.
Kaz was dead, I think.
I'm not gonna lie, it's the first time I've seen Frosty's character do damage. I kind of wanted Frosty's character to be there.
Yeah, holy shit.
No, like if I was there, even if the possession was gone, they would have just outright killed me. If had I started started
Oh, yeah.
attacking people.
I know. I know.
So that's why
It
I'm glad
would've-
I'm glad I got something productive done today.
I
Yeah, that's
it would
a
have.
good
It
point.
would have.
There was no
yeah,
way.
your
you would've-
fight
Oh,
was fucking sick
trust me.
too.
I was thinking about it the entire time. I'm like, if Alyssa was there, that could have rekindled that fuck all over again. And I was like, oh, that could have been dirty. Oh, that could have been really dirty. Because
Like,
on top of that, I mean,
possessing Alyssa.
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Well, look how much fuck. Okay, so I took my fucking character, who I have a sheet for, without armor, who went there to basically mind fuck with Alyssa. Did not realize that she had a wind step, a misty step. Wasn't even thinking that far. I'm thinking regular cell, regular chains, all that shit. She pops out next to me. He's wearing no armor. Literally just has the blade on himself for shits and giggles. That's it. That's it. He had no items, no armor. Like, the time to kill him would have been then. He had nothing on him. I have
Well, the
3
next-
sets. Yeah.
Well, the next time that
Oh, he'll be
he
ready to
shows
rock.
the next time he shows his face, he'll be ready to rock.
Yeah.
But
Like, I'm not
probably
joking.
all of us will be there.
I was like, okay, he's gonna be able to take like a couple of rounds and fuck with Alyssa. Like, not that bad. It should be fine. Like, he's got a pretty deep health pool. No, she was fucking chunking. And I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. I think it's time to go. Nope, he wasn't about to sit around for that. And I was like, okay, I could do like maybe 1 or 2 more rounds. And then I was like, no, if she keeps smoking like this, no, we're leaving before this becomes Danger City. And then I'm not, like, whatever. I was like, he's out. He already knows he's outmatched. He ain't wearing half his shit. He's using a one-handed blade. That's not his style. So he left. He'll fuck with that later.
This must have been before I got on.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, no. Yeah. You missed it. I think you missed it by just a little bit.
Yeah.
She met the
Yeah.
unending smile. Alyssa has been captured, thrown into a jail cell, and he was kind of like conditioning to interrogate, figure out why the hell she was down there, how the hell she got down there, why she was even snooping around, and he expected her to just be some fucking dumb broad. I rolled, and his ego told him she wasn't a big deal. That was a mistake. And he got slapped for it. So
Get fucked.
he won't do that next time. But thank you all for coming. This went far longer than I anticipated tonight, but that's, on par. We started a little late. It's been about 2 weeks prior, so hopefully next week we'll start on time. We'll continue this. We're getting towards the end.
Hell
It's
yeah.
gonna start to get dirty.
It was a fun night though. This was a
Oh, it's
shit
gonna
show.
get worse. It's gonna get worse.
Oh, hell. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you next week on Wednesday, 8:30 Central. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. And we'll see you next time.
Is it Wednesday yet?
Is it Wednesday yet? Goodbye, everybody. Ciao.